Hey, what's up with everybody? What's good indeed? What's good indeed? Welcome, welcome. What's good with everybody? Indeed, indeed. Indubitably indeed, man. Welcome, welcome. Indubitably indeed. What's good indeed, indeed. Let me go ahead and get my chat pulled up. Get everything situated. What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get everything up and situated. I have I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. For this first page, I have like a rough idea. I know exactly what I want to do. I was looking through some pictures like right before I got on. So with that in mind, this one's gonna be pretty straightforward. It'll make a lot more sense as I like progress through the page. What's up with everybody though, man? Welcome, welcome. Yo, what's up, Liv? What's up, Liv? What's good, indubitably indeed. Welcome, welcome. I have like a rough idea for where I want to go page wise with this one. I was kind of sitting, I was thinking, I didn't really know what I wanted to do at first, but I have a better idea now. I have a much better idea. Batman, yo, what's up, Solar? Nah, this isn't quite Batman. Not on here. This one isn't gonna be Solar, or not Solar Batman, but this one isn't. This one is another character. Instead, I'm not gonna say too much as per usual. I think it's a lot better when y'all got to guess. It makes it a little bit more entertaining. I'm trying to see what y'all thinking for the moment. I am gonna go ahead and start with this character's eyes first. I feel like I feel like the eyes are always the most dangerous part. And then me starting with the eyes is like once that's out the way, everything else. I mean, it's always like a danger when doing these, but the odds of stuff going wrong is a lot lower. Is it a superhero? Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Indeed, indeed. I can't give too many Kahoot hints though. Not quite. Not yet. Not till he's a little bit more progressed. Let me center this more. That way I can see exactly what's going on. I'm drawing him a little bit smaller at first. But like I said before, it'll make way more sense as the page progresses. It'll make way more sense. I wanted to make this one. I didn't want to take up the whole space. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Like I said, this is still like in the very beginning. What are you gonna do first? This one is, I can't say not yet. Not yet, not yet. Hang on. 1 second. Wolverine. No, but I do see the vision though. I definitely see the vision for Wolverine, but not quite. Not quite Wolverine at all. I've done characters like that before. I don't know if I've ever done. All right, let me take it back. I've done Wolverine by himself, but it's been a long time. But I don't think I'm gonna do him on here. Not quite. Not in the moment. I've done Deadpool and stuff too. Usually when I draw one, I have the other one on the page. They're like yin and yang. When you see one, definitely expect to see the other one somewhere. Or soon to be done, soon to be completed. That's what I normally operate about going with these. Like they gotta go together. They're like a duo. Like a dynamic duo. Like when you do one, you almost have to do the other. What's the best advice you can give to a beginner artist? Consistency. Consistency and like low key, if you make a mistake, don't internalize it. It's just what comes with it. Consistency and just don't internalize the mistakes you might make. That's like my best go-to advice. Now, what's your long-term goal? Learning in general. Just becoming a little bit better as I go. Mastery eventually. Now, let me go ahead and draw on this man's face. But when I say mastery, I gotta like be specific. I'm not really looking to make the most perfect art. But what I instead want to do, I just want to make stuff that feels like my own. I know I draw a lot of characters, but in this age of AI, I've spoken on this in some of my other live streams. I'm not really trying to make stuff that's overly optimized, you know? Naruto, maybe. But I feel like as time goes on, I think that like it's important just making stuff that just feels more raw. So yeah, man, that's probably my long-term goal for the now. And as I progress with these, the more that I do, the more that I learn. Kind of how I was just telling the other person, but you only learn through doing. That's the catch. That's how you develop. That's how you kind of you grow the more that you do. Definitely grow the more that you do. Yeah, I can't spoil this man too much though. Like I said, he's nowhere near done. Just tell me who you see. Who do you think this page is gonna be? Drawing Deadpool and Wolverine duo. Yeah, that AI summary is definitely not right. Yo, what's up, Forgotten? Synthesis, indeed. Indubitably. Yeah, there's no way I'm spoiling this character. Not yet. He's nowhere near done. Bros, yo, thank you for the 7 roses too, Marcos. Yeah, what's good indeed, man? For shootably. Yeah. What's up, too, Fit? Indubitably, indeed. Yeah, this character right here. Once you see his face, it's gonna get to a point where he's more undeniable. But I was taking my time, just kind of trying to just get like a rough idea where his face needed to be. I've spoken on this a lot. I almost want to say that I've drawn in the side characters from this show more than the actual main character, believe it or not. And it's a tiger. No, I've joined fan club for 2 months. That's what's up, too. W. Thank you for the heart me too, Fit. That one cat Pokemon. Bad Fur Day. Hang on, let me get this focus. Bad Fur. This dude, he's like he's a human, but he's not quite. I see the vision. But he's definitely a human though. He ain't like a creature. He is a creature, but not in that sense. Gargoyles. A tiger? No, this one isn't a tiger. Ever seen artists using both hands at once? Naruto. You think it's the Thundercats or Naruto? Maybe. I won't. Like I said, I won't confirm it or not yet. I'm not Spanish. That's his name. No, this dude isn't a tiger. El Tigre. Yeah, this dude is definitely not a tiger. He's close though, but no. Puss in Boots? No. I see you looking at his whiskers, bro. But nah, I've done them before. I drew El Buddy from Shrek. Definitely. It's been a little minute though, man. It's been a little minute, but that is not who this is. This is not nobody from Shrek. I gotta just clarify, bro. I gotta give y'all a little something like a nugget. Definitely not drawing down on nuggets right now though. Gotta just go ahead and put that out there before the question comes up. Like Juby, you said Juby one-tailed kid Naruto. It's Naruto one-tail. You think it's the one-tail? Maybe. Yeah, there's no way I'm spoiling this. Not yet. Some of y'all might have aimbot, but I'm still not disclosing what this one's gonna be. Some of y'all might think y'all got the game figured out. I'm gonna give them like 16 tails just to throw y'all off. Y'all think y'all finally figured out the pattern? Yes, it is, brother. This is not Naruto. This is clearly a Tigre. Clearly. This is Obito. So it is two-tail. Nah. It's Vermilion Rasengan. Oh, nah. I see the vision, though. But you confirmed it. He's crouched in the pose. Oh, nah, he's just, you just can't see his legs. That's why his face is so low. Nah, it's just the angle, bro, the camera. The AI interface. It's yo baby mama. That's tough. Y'all be throwing that baby mama word around a lot here. It's crazy. It's crazy it is indeed. Not for his ears. Kung Fu Meowth. Day 3 asking you to draw a Grim Reaper lightning style. It's the one tail. Oh nah. It's maybe. Like I said before, bruh. This is not getting confirmed that it's not till it's all the way done. Are you ambidextrous? I knew the moment I seen it. I gotta say perhaps to both of those statements. I gotta say perhaps indeed. Bruh said he aimbot it. He got aimbot. Hey, we gotta drop a patch for dude. That's what's going on. Gotta drop a patch note. He said I knew it the moment that I seen it. He got a Sharingan. Now it was me. Yeah, bro. Some of y'all was locked. I'm gonna nerf some of y'all. Like I said before, I'm not confirming or denying anything. You said, oh God, it was me. Man. Can you draw ET? No, not right now. I've done them before though. I had this one page where I was drawing like a dude. It was like a bunch of alien dudes. I bet you have good memory. No, I'm not really doing this from memory. I'm looking at like a reference picture. But I was gonna say, yeah, I had this one page that I've done. It's been a little while, I won't even lie, but it was a page and it had like a lot of different alien dudes on there. But how you doing this in the app at the same time? I'm looking at like a reference. It isn't just like all off of the top of the dome. But yeah, I was drawing like a bunch of the alien dudes. I'm not really like feeling the ET dude right now though. I've done different characters before. I've done characters all over the spectrum. All type of animes, all kind of shows, games. I don't really tend to draw humans like that. Let me rephrase that. If I do, it'll probably be like anime people or something. And even I really don't even be doing all animes either. I tend to stick more to Naruto or like a Dragon Ball. I know my anime. I'm skeptical of you. You dropped my dad coming back with the cigarettes he said it was going for. Oh, nah, I don't be doing like portraits like that, bro. That's tough. That's very, very tough indeed, indeed. What's your favorite anime like at the moment of all time? Man, the one that had the biggest impact on me, probably Naruto. Naruto or Dragon Ball. One Piece. And even with that, I've gotten that request a lot. I've done Luffy before, but I don't really watch One Piece like that. I've heard One Piece comes up a lot here though. People love One Piece. Mine was One Piece. You know, One Piece I've heard is great. I just know that One Piece is one of those shows where it goes on forever, you know. That's part of the reason why I didn't get super deep into it. I'm sure that it's a great show. I just, you know, I think that it's one of those like life commitments, man. You know, you start watching it, but you gotta dedicate your life to it. And I'm interested. Maybe if you came to me like before and was telling me about it like back in the day. As much as I love Naruto too. Naruto kind of goes on for a long time. I don't know if I like Naruto a lot, but Naruto is one of them animes where low key you kind of got to be trained for it because bro, it's really long. Yeah, I stopped midway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna be low key watching for your entire life, man. Like Luffy been looking for the One Piece for a long time. Watch the live action. Have you tried only using contour lines? No, I watched Naruto. But like Naruto is cool though, man. It's just Naruto. Like I'm looking back at it now. If I would have started watching Naruto now, I might have not even finished it. Just off of like attention span alone. Like just pure attention. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's one of them shows though where it goes on forever. You're gonna be watching forever. Naruto had like a bunch of filler too, where it's like you're really gonna be watching, bro. And are you almost finished? No. We drawing 2 hands amazing like your draws. Thank you. Gotta draw milk. No. Almost 2 years now. 450 episodes left before I get to the current arc. Yeah. You 2 years. You know, it's light work though. You know, I've heard people that was talking about pretty much watching for like almost 10 and still not being caught up. It's crazy. One Piece is crazy. You got to be dedicated, man. And I don't know if I'm dedicated enough for that, bro. To be honest, that is like literally an extreme dedication. If I got to commit my life to the show, that's already, I don't know, man. We on thin ice. One Piece, yeah, like 10 years, bro. Yeah, One Piece. You saying that like that's light work. That's a whole decade, man. 10 years, 10 long years. That's like a whole character arc. If you lock in, don't eat or sleep, you can watch One Piece in 3 weeks. But that's what I'm saying, though. You know, you're getting back to that part where you're dedicating your whole life, man. Like, you got to dedicate your life. And I mean, at that point, maybe a few years ago, I would have considered it. But now, I don't know, man. See, like I said, man, if I didn't watch Naruto when I did, there is a good chance I would have never even finished it. I already sold my soul to One Piece. Yeah, you're done. You're literally done, bro. And I mean every second of every 3 weeks. Every second. You gotta watch it straight. No, you don't get no time skips, no breaks, nothing. You're just genuinely, you live in the lifestyle. You live in the One Piece lifestyle. I watched 4 seasons while prepping for an art show in 2 weeks. So you was doing like some extreme multitasking. That's what I'm saying. Like when I watch shows now, I'm not even like, I don't even be watching them for. What I do is I put them on more in the background and I'll be doing something else. Like I'm never just full just absorbed. Yo, thank you for the heart me too, Kiana. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 21 roses too, Ryan. I started watching One Piece at 12 and caught up at 15, I think. Yeah, you said the key word was I think. It's a lot of time, bro. That's a lot of time. And I've like watched my first share of shows. And even, you know, like another one I can think of is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball goes on forever too. Because that's what he says. I don't know. He said, y'all trying to sell me One Piece, man. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Thank you for the dual pins and the Go Popular too, Kiana. I appreciate it. Maybe eventually, bro. Like maybe if I evolve and I regain control of my attention span, maybe. But for now, it ain't looking too good. Just being honest. Just being so completely honest with you. The multitasking is insane. Like that's extremely unlikely. Dragon Ball goes on for a good bit. You caught up on the manga? No. I seen like a lot of the Super though. I seen a lot of Super, but as far as the manga and stuff goes, I know little tidbits of information about it, but I'm not really I'm just kind of waiting on the show to come out again. Or another version. Somebody was telling me that it was actually, they was gonna like redo it. Have like another batch of episodes. Well, now I'm caught up and I read the manga. I mean, that's what's up too. You know, it's just dedication. You gotta be dedicated. You gotta be dedicated. And it ain't looking too good, man. It ain't looking too good. Ain't looking too good. Naruto drawn arc. You talking about like the show, or you talking about the game? No, I can't wait to see Moro animated. Man, he was an insane villain. I'm sure that he was crazy. Yuck. I know a little bit about I know more about Frieza. I know Frieza got a new form, but as far as like that goes, it's some things that I've tried to avoid. Cause I want to be able to experience it the way that it is. Yo, what's up, World Star? You said, yo, what are you drawing? What's it gonna take for you to start watching One Piece? Dude, I don't even know, bro. Dude, I don't even know, bro. It's gonna be a drastic change, that's for sure. A drastic change, indeed. Draw the Void. Have you seen Rainbow Frieza? No. Now that I genuinely don't even know what that is. Me. Started as a comfort show because but the only thing about doing that, bro, is like once I start, there's no going back. There's no going back. Don't worry about K. That's all right. That's not a good sign either. The moment that it's like you gotta, I don't know, man. Y'all not selling it off to me very well. Boy, yeah, it's definitely cooked. One Piece. When did you realize you could draw this way? Lots and lots of it, like trial and error, bro. That's the best way I could explain it. Without like giving you like the full-on backstory. When you start One Piece, you become part of the journey. Yeah? I'm sure that you do. I'm sure that it's a great journey to be a part of. I'm sure it's a great experience. Indeed. You said, is he Naruto? Maybe. Like I said, bro, maybe I might like turn a new stone, turn a new leaf. Things might change. I might change up a little bit. Start watching One Piece. Turn a new leaf and immediately just go set mid-piece. If I fall asleep in here, my bad. I've gotten that a couple of times. People telling me they be pulling up and going straight to sleep. It's tough. It's definitely tough. Mystery. What do you mean? Is that leaf hidden by chance? Oh nah. Your eyes are deceiving you, man. Your eyes are deceiving you, bro. This is not what you think it is. You gotta put that out there. Indeed. Indubitably. Have you heard of Arts Yogi? No. Is it like an anime? No, yeah, that's a little bit outside of like my range of knowledge. Naruto. Maybe. I gotta get this to where it's just the right way. Now he's a content creator? Hardly. You talking about like the Joker lady? Makes sense out of drawing. Do Itachi on the cell phone tower? No, not right now. I've done them before though. I'm not really trying to draw Itachi on this page, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Itachi's cool, but there is a time and place, for sure. But not right now. Itachi glazing is crazy. You said that's him? Naruto Two-Tail. Maybe. You gotta let me know what you see. Let me know. Let me get this to where it's angled the right way. I'm trying to keep his jacket like defined in the red, even though it's more like a reddish look. You say he's on all fours? Yeah, it's something like that. He's nowhere near done though. He's nowhere near done. QB Naruto crouched. I know this exact frame. QB Naruto. Nah, this is not what you think it is. No doubt in my mind, it's the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa's crazy. But yeah, that is exactly what this is. That is exactly what's going on. Indeed, Hulk. Yeah, this is whenever he was fighting Thanos. One of the many times he was fighting Thanos. Indeed. I think that's my ex-girlfriend. It's tough too. Yo, somebody was talking about baby mama. Now you talking about your ex. Slippery slope, man. Yo, what's up, Alex? Slippery slope. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I'm over just kind of like mentally analyzing the One Piece, the One Piece. Hey man, I'll be watching for a long time. I'll be watching for a very, very long time. Get his hands down the right way. It's clearly a red frog tree. Frog with a rash. The next draw, Captain America, Zombie Police. No, not right now. I've done different Marvel people before though, but just not right now in the moment. Not right now. Not right now. I ain't really feeling them. To be so honest with you, not really feeling dude. Definitely a penguin yawning. Yo, Jason, what's up? Been missing the last couple lives. My bad, bro. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, thank you for the heart me too, D Nice. Appreciate it. I appreciate it indeed, indeed. Naruto was Sengon versus Sasuke. Maybe. Don't know why, but I'm watching it so peaceful. Thank you. I said, bro, he's coming together. I just got to get him to where he looks the right way. It's very important. It's generational skill, talent applies. You got lucky. Thank you. He's coming together, bro. This man is coming together. Like I said, I'm trying to get it to where y'all know how he's postured. I'm gonna still keep denying who it is. Until this is all the way done, I gotta deny who this is. But the moment that he's completed, I'll at least, it's pretty undeniable at this point. At this point, I'm trying to get like every single fold of his jacket. He's coming together. He's definitely coming together. Indeed, indeed. Naruto. Maybe. You gotta lock in, bro. See me, I got aimbot. Let me get his his finger. Gotta get it down the right way. Indeed. Now for this one over here. Four tails. Once I like work my way up, I'm a like, it'll be clear exactly where this is from. Be a lot clearer. I can't write my name on my left. That's some talent. Yeah, thank you. Now for this other finger. Now for the one on this side. Indeed. I'm trying to get his hands to where like they're spaced out the right way. They gotta be like properly on the page. Indeed. I think that I'm gonna like kind of outline it a little bit. I'm gonna still make his jacket seem bigger. Indeed. Yeah. See, you understand. You definitely understand. Now I think I'm gonna like draw some more like bubbles on this side to make it seem like it's like popping off of the page. His chakra and stuff. The only thing about me doing this with the red is I kind of like blended it more than I probably needed to. So I'm stumped. Yeah, he's coming together. Is that rain in the background? No, you're in like an ambience. You're in like an ambient sound, but it's not rain. Definitely. What's the background noise is really common. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Now, your reference it's an impact frame. When you say impact frame, I don't know what you mean by that, but it definitely came from, it was, I think from like one of the manga, I believe. I just found the picture and I liked it. Sounds like popcorn. He's coming together. Indeed. Let me get him to where his ears have coming through. Maybe I'm the one who asked for Naruto the other day. Maybe. Naruto. Maybe. Indeed. Have you watched the Odyssey? No. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know. What is that? Is it like newer? Anything but Spider Pig. Yeah. At this point. It's not traditionally drawn. It's supposed to like illustrate. You talking about like with the way that the lines are. Well, I mean, it wasn't my intention, but I see your vision with it. Definitely. I had like one page where it was like Goku powering up, and I tried to like make it seem like it was impacting more like the way that the lines were. They were like centering them. No, it's the reference picture. Oh no, it's the way that it's illustrated. It looks as if it's kind of like there's no. It's not really kind of forcing your eyes anywhere. It's low-key just him and his tail form. Is Naruto Nine-Tailed Fox? Yes, that is exactly who it is. That is exactly who this one is. Like I said, I like the picture a lot, so I went ahead and I was like, you know what? Bet indeed. I went ahead and started sketching him in. I do think I'm gonna kind of make his chakra come off of him some more. Just a little bit more, indeed. But now that his other leg is done, I think I'm gonna try to make it like separated. Get it to where, indeed, yeah, man. You already know. If you use that circle on his back, you can still turn this into a frog. A frog is crazy. You trying to shape Naruto into a frog. What are you drawing right now? You wouldn't believe me if I told you, Brody. You would not believe it. Genuinely. I thought it was the cover of Lil Boosie's first album, Indeed. Yeah, no, this one is like an anime character, dude. What percent of the time do you say you draw Naruto characters? I don't know, to be honest. I haven't been drawing that many Naruto people though recently. I don't have like a percent. I don't really. It's always a coin flip, bro. You said it's always a coin flip with these. Sometimes I get on and I'll be feeling certain characters, and other times I want to draw nature or something. It just, bro, it depends. There's never like a set in stone answer. It's never a set in stone direction with these. I see, bro. I'll go to draw too. You're made twins like me. Indubitably. You said indubitably with the fire too. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, you sat there. You stole my response. What was that? You said it before I could. Bro, typed it out before I could even think to. I'm on to you, man. Bro sat there. He's giving Naruto. Nah. He said it's Jimothy. Nah, I'm about to start pre-firing the indubitables, man. That way y'all can't say it before me. I guess it's COD or something. Camp in the corners. Indeed. Trying to shape in this man's toes, man. That way it looks the right way. Have a look. There were like some other pictures that I found that I'm gonna like sketch up on here too. And I want to make it seem like he's like sitting inside of his chakra cloak. So just bear with me. He's gonna come together. He's menacing, yeah, man. He's powering up. He heard you say something negative about Sasuke. He heard one of y'all say something about Sasuke. Now everybody's about to suffer. That's Naruto, bro. Nah, this isn't what you think it is. He heard one of y'all think something negative about Sasuke. That's what's really going on. That's what this is about, really. Sitting in a chakra cloak indubitably. How do you do this? Oh, it's a magic trick. It's a magic trick, indeed. I'm kind of following the reference, but I'm also kind of improvising a little bit. It's like moving energy basically, with the way his chakra is. So it's okay to deviate a little bit away from. The only thing is I think I'm gonna outline his clothes some more too. That way it's all red, but it gotta be like a level of separation. He said if Naruto and Sasuke clashed on that roof, we'd have no Sasuke. I agree with you, man. And you know, I've had like a lot of debates with people on here because I've like said this again and again that if Naruto wasn't determined to save Sasuke, Sasuke would have died multiple times, bro. I know there's been times in the story where Sasuke was stronger, but when stuff really got real and dudes really had otherworldly powers, yeah, they would have been pretty close. They would have been close, but it was so many situations where Naruto spared that man. Naruto would be chasing Rock Lee for the rest of the show. Dude, I don't know what Naruto would have been doing. I mean, and even Rock Lee, I low key think that, spoiler warning, by the way, I'm about to start talking about some stuff in Naruto, like later stuff in the show. So just a quick spoiler warning, anybody that hasn't seen it. Spoiler warning from Naruto, I knew it. But it was some BS. The only time Sasuke was stronger than it was before. Yeah, whenever Orochimaru sat there and caught that man about to launch his lightning cloud jutsu on that man. That's the only time I think he's really truly been stronger than Naruto. That's one of the rare occurrences where that was even a thing. Like it was always like Naruto was always doing little things here and there. Like they try to just slam. Like I know that man was Uchiha, but it wasn't he wasn't what they trying to say. They be downplaying Naruto. I know that the dude had a Sharingan, or Sasuke had a Sharingan. As soon as Naruto overpowers Kurama, Sasuke becomes fodder again. Dude, I think that something that I be thinking about with that is Naruto, even whenever they went to war and stuff, Naruto was spreading his chakra between like all the people in the Ninja Alliance. Sasuke literally stole some of Naruto's chakra and it still wasn't enough to kill him. You know what I mean? Like, it's little things like that. Sasuke had all the tail beast. He siphoned some of Naruto's last chakra and he still was not strong enough. If you ask me, Sage Mode over Sasuke. Yes. Yeah, all day. Because the thing about Sasuke, bro, is like, I be feeling like Sasuke's power has a time limit. But with a character like Naruto, he has infinite energy. And then whenever you factor in Sage Mode and stuff too, he's an infinite battery. He's literally an infinite battery. He got Sage Mode and whatever else he got. I mean, Sasuke's strong too, but it's a little bit different. There's a huge difference between the two of them. I know somebody in here is like really, they're in disbelief off of what I just said, but you gotta think about it, man. Just objectively recognize them both as characters. But then again, though, Sasuke got he had the Rinnegan. He could do all kind of crazy styles. Foaming, yeah, they be glazing for that man. Like I mean, I see like people like the Uchihas though. Like I like Madara and Obito a lot. Even whoever else that might come up, Itachi gets glazed a lot too. But I be feeling like with Sasuke, yeah, he technically on paper was the strongest out of everybody, but I don't even know if he was really the strongest. He always had some kind of like escape hatch. There are people that still don't understand the Final Valley. And I mean, even that, Sasuke was trying to kill that man. And he literally had all the tail beast. He stole Naruto's chakra. Naruto had been fighting for multiple days before they even had came into contact with each other. And Naruto gave his chakra to everybody. And Naruto was exhausted. Like, it's so many. Naruto wasn't even at full strength. Like, if Naruto wanted that man gone and he wasn't talking about some peace and friendship and sunshine and whatever he was talking about, the power of friendship or something, that man Sasuke would have been gone. Rinnegan or not. Yes, I know the Rinnegan is versatile. Yes, I know he could rip life force out and siphon people's, like, whatever. I mean, Sasuke's strong, bro. I mean, but just Naruto was a beast too. Could you make Venom? No, not right now. No, everything you just said was facts. He had to steal the Jubi. He literally stole most of Naruto's chakra. And Sasuke had all the tail beasts. He was a pseudo 10 tails too for a minute. Even if I drop a gift, no, not on here, not right now. I drew a bunch of Mario, or not Mario, Spider-Man people the other day. I ain't feeling it right now. Sasuke taunts him and yeah. I mean, but like, look though, as much as I'm making Sasuke seem like a bum with no badges, Sasuke's pretty strong too, but they're just there's two whole different. I don't know, Brody. I think there's multiple levels to it. There's multiple levels to it. Indeed, indeed. Yo, thank you for the army too, Doobie. I appreciate them both as characters though. They're like yin and yang, man. And sometimes I do be low-key hating on Sasuke, but I'm recognizing it, man. There's a real difference between them. You even see it with the Kaguya fight. Yeah, they were both very necessary in order for everybody to survive, though. Absolutely. Yo, what's up, too, Doobie? Thank you for the rose, too, Giovanni. They were absolutely like they both needed to be alive and sound for everything to work. For everything to work, indeed, indeed. Yo, what's up, Aelfin? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I see you. I don't know what you're saying. Sasuke and Ninja Storm support character. Bro, I never I played a little bit of, I think it was like Naruto. It was some kind of Naruto game, but it took place in, I don't know what game it was, man. It's some kind of game on the Xbox One and the PlayStation. But it's a little bit older. I can't think of the name of it at the moment. They're saying how they follow you. Oh yeah, I do appreciate it too. Casually drawn with the two. Yeah, I mean with these Ninja Storm 4. I don't know if it was Ninja Storm. It was something where it was like it was the story. It wasn't like a fighter game. I don't think. I don't know what it was. It's been a little minute. But Sasuke, as strong as Sasuke is, bro, is levels to the game. It's levels to the game. It's levels to the game. If Naruto would have went to the dark side, he had every single reason to go to the dark side too, but he didn't. He didn't. Naruto was like one of the main people that really had justification. Everybody else, I'm kind of looking at a certain way, but Naruto genuinely was a cool dude. Luckily for the village, he chose not to go with. Man, could you imagine? Like, I'd be thinking about how different the story would have been had Naruto went with Orochimaru too instead of Jiraiya. Dudes would have been cooked. Like, had him and Sasuke decided they wanted to just go back and take their revenge on the village and over. I think that had Naruto become an evil character at first, he would have tamed the Nine-Tails even faster. I mean, not tame, but they would have been collaborating. Taming Kurama is crazy. Like, he ain't really a dog. Taming that man is insane. Or he would have befriended, bro. Befriended is the better word, because Kurama's like his own entity. I'm just making it more red on the page. Gotta make this seem more. Gotta get to where it looks the right way. Okay. Yeah, this one was Naruto, by the way. The moment I figured out Shadow Clone Jutsu, I silently took over the village. I mean, but even with that though, why stop there? Like I literally be in every single place at the same time. Be anywhere and everywhere. Like you have like an infinite amount of stunt doubles basically. The only thing about having a shadow clone though is you gotta worry about the mental fatigue that comes with that. I think that Naruto retains all you're still like to make everybody pay. I mean, if you got the energy for it, I don't see why not, man. I don't see why not. You gotta do what you gotta do. Been a crash out. It must be done. He learns everything the clones experience. But I mean, the only thing about that is he takes on all of their exhaustion. Like it's still him. It's still him. It's not what it is. It's definitely still like he literally inherits everything they go through. All the struggle, the pain. That's the only reason I'd be a little bit apprehensive about that. So I don't know. Cause say you decide you want to try to cheat code the system and you're working 16 jobs at once in the Naruto world economy. You take on once the clones they pop, you're gonna take on the 16 rounds of exhaustion from your shadow clone. That's what I'm saying. I imagine the brain only has so much capacity, and you taking on the experience 16 different people, and that's being generous. Naruto summoned 100 million clones at once. He don't even be just summoning 16. 16 is that's the extreme for just the regular Joe. If you're a regular Joe in the ninja world, I couldn't even imagine being a regular. Could you imagine being a regular ninja on the front lines of Madara coming back? At that point, I'd probably crash out. Like if you're just a regular ninja, no tail beast, no bloodline, no nothing. Black Hand, Kakashi said it's like 3. But even with Kakashi though, like he's an exceptional ninja. Like Kakashi ain't even just a regular dude. The only reason Kakashi seems so weak was because he had that eye that wasn't his. The Sharingan is taxing. That's probably why Sasuke don't ever got no chakra. That's exactly why that man don't got chakra. Sharingan, 3 and 4 max for gifted people. You got dudes like Naruto to just casually be summoning armies. But Naruto, he's the main character, so he can do stuff like that. But I'm just going off of just the idea that you're just like a regular dude. Itachi put Sasuke in an endless loop. Yeah, he said you gotta learn. I be feeling like one of the craziest things is having Itachi's abilities though. I mean, could you imagine somebody looks you in your eyes and they put you in like an infinite time loop? Like imagine somebody puts you in like an infinite time loop at your job and you're stuck infinitely reworking the same day over and over again. Like every time the day ends, you go to clock out, you wake back up and it's the beginning. Yeah, Uchiha got massive chakra reserves, but the Sharingan takes so much chakra. But even with Naruto, or not Naruto, even with Kakashi, he still did a lot more than what was normal with his eyes, given his situation. Most Uchiha dudes didn't even unlock their Sharingan. Like it wasn't even a common thing. The only reason it seemed so common was the dudes, like the last couple of dudes in the clan, they had to awaken it because they literally were the last. Like Sasuke, if Sasuke would have been like a regular Joe Schmo ninja, that would have been over. He low-key had to had to have a Rinnegan because he was the last of his bloodline. He can only use it 3 or 4 times a day. I love that Sasuke noticed his brother wasn't really evil and opened up his Mangekyo. He would have yapping to turn around. No, I think that like a lot of like the Uchiha dudes, they would have died because most of them couldn't even unlock their Sharingan. That's why Itachi was so shook. Isn't the right word, but he gave him his props because to not only awaken the Sharingan, not being a part of the bloodline, but also sit there and progress to the manga. Like that man was really going through it. Really, if you really want to be honest, Kakashi could have been a crash out too, but he chose not to. He chose the peace and harmony, sunshine, and pacifist route. Kakashi could have took out. Can I see the other pic you just do? I lost you for live. I want to see what you did. No, not yet. Not till this one's done. Kakashi could have been a crash out. Really, I be feeling like what Orochimaru did, it was evil, but Orochimaru really did the world a justice. Hiruzen had to go. I know that's insane to say. He's basically Naruto before Naruto once his dad died. Yeah, this one isn't Garfield either. I feel like Kakashi, he gives me more of like a Sasuke vibe. He reminds me more of Sasuke than he does Naruto to me. But yeah, man. Yep. Kakashi could have been a crash dummy too. I see a picture to the right of the screen. No, not yet. Not till this one is done. Let me get this to focus. Watched Naruto twice. You're making me go for a third. But Naruto's cold though. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like as much as I liked it, I don't know if I could even have the patience to sit through it again. Just being truthful. I watched too much Naruto, and not only did I watch it, but I watched like all the dudes break it down. Like I think I went too deep into it. Cause like once you do all that, you can't even just appreciate it normally no more. Yeah, I'm sure Kakashi was left an inheritance. Sasuke had full control of the Uchiha residence. Yeah, he was the last man standing, bro. There was nobody to argue with. Hey, Hiruzen had to go though. The third Hokage. At first, I was like, dang, Orochimaru is evil. But really, you know what? When my nephew gets a bit older, I'll watch it with him. You got to. That's a canon event. And Naruto is like, it's not like, it ain't too slow. Naruto was expired milk and ramen, not even by hand. That man Naruto was genuinely struggling. He was in the trenches. That's exactly why I'm really, Orochimaru was the Naruto equivalent of CPS or somebody. That was karma. The fact that that's the real reason why he was invited to that man's wedding, bro. That was a thank you. He probably wrote that man Orochimaru letters thanking him really. Said, hey, bro, yeah, that dude had me in there. Put that on Boruto. Y'all tripping today. My son was born. I put on One Piece. Yeah, man. Episode 1. Yeah, by the time that man is 18, 20, 21, he gonna finally be caught up on episodes, bro. You're a wise man. Yes, that's a whole 20 years out though. By the time he's 18, 20, 21, 20, 24, even maybe. And I don't dislike Boruto. I haven't watched it. I can't. Boruto is, I'll take it back. I watched like a little bit of it. It was like, how do I explain this? Hang on. I started watching it, but I feel like it was like a lot of filler or something. Nah, he's 3 now. He's a Dragon Ball fan. Yeah, I'm telling you, by the time, listen, about 20 business years, 25 maybe, 25 business years, he's gonna just be barely be catching up on the modern One Piece. I think that with some shows, it's not bad. A lot of filler, maybe nostalgia just ruined it for me. I mean, but you know, I don't. At first, you know what? I didn't like it because it wasn't Naruto, but that's not a fair standard. Like to watch a show like that and expect it to be Naruto 2.0. Like Naruto was it's like a once in a. Like it's not like a fair comparison, you know. Like it's like you can't really. Naruto was magic, bro. You can't put that insane standard on like a whole nother generation. That's like a crazy standard, and that's how I look at it, man. You know, when and if I ever go back and watch it, you got to watch it more as its own thing, because you can't put that insane standard on it, because then you'll ruin it for yourself, you know. Like once I really thought about it, like I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be trash talking it, but it's not a fair comparison. Naruto it's his own thing. You gotta look up. You can't compare the great that came before it. I'm not saying force it on him. Watching my son try his first Kamehameha, yeah, man. You gotta watch him. He might tap into one of the forms, man. He gonna use the he's gonna use the Kaioken. He gonna crash out because he turned off his cocoa melon one day. He gonna use the Kaioken on you. He gonna do you like Broly. Show my son the stuff and what he likes to see more. He gonna turn into Broly. He's the legendary Super Saiyan, man. Somebody is cooked. They watch and become the biggest Gohan fan only to find out. Man, Gohan. Watch all the Dragon Ball and Z together. Gohan is cool. But be honest though, I don't understand Gohan. Like I respect Gohan, but I do not understand Gohan. You mean to tell me, man, Gohan was on Namek unlocking his potential like 17 times. Like if I was one of the Z Fighter dudes, there is no way I'll be like just like going and getting a regular job. Like I'm about to go fight dinosaurs or look at the moon or something. Like you in the Dragon Ball world, bro. You're in the Dragon Ball world. I respect him wanting to be a scholar, but it's like, brother, you're the last of the Saiyans. Like you gotta go do something, man. You gotta do something, bro. You cannot be a regular dude. I love Gohan, man. My favorite of all time. Yeah, they messed it up after Goku. I don't think they messed it up, man. I don't think Gohan wanted to be Goku Jr., bro. I think that Gohan wanted to be his own man. I mean, I respect it. You're Gohan, bro. Or is it Orochimaru? I don't know if I'm putting him on here, man, honestly. Hey, bro, you thinking about drawing some Transformers? I probably won't right now. I've done different characters before like that though. Done different characters. Different people for sure. Not right now though. Please let me see the picture I drew. I was watching somehow I'll live and looking. Nah, not till this one's done. All right, everybody. He was supposed to be the strongest for 15 minutes. Yeah, man. Not yet. Not till this one's done. I don't want to be sliding my page all around. No. Man, you know the only thing about me putting him right here, I don't want to. I'm gonna draw it. It'll make more sense. Make more sense as he comes along. No. I gotta shade him, bro's shirt. His fit. Sasuke. Indeed. Indubitably. Gotta get him to where he looks the right way. Hey, really? And then as I got older, I realized Piccolo was more of a dad to Gohan. Yeah. Piccolo sat there and took care of that man. What's crazy though, when I be thinking about that stuff, Piccolo was like a little kid too though. Piccolo was like 3 years old, I think, in the story. Piccolo was like a dude, he just spawned too. He just spawned and was literally being a parent to that man, Gohan. Like, bro, literally, he just spawned himself. He's over there raising his child. Love your art, but I'm getting back into drawing because I'm in a hospital and so bored. I do appreciate it, man. Indeed, indeed. I wish you the best of luck. For indubitably, indubitably. It's like a whole time skip right there. Yeah, people wasn't trying to see. But I get it. People wasn't really trying to see, they weren't really trying to see Gohan or Goku go away. Goku is a staple. There will never, I don't know if there could ever be another Goku. But yeah, they definitely built up that man Gohan like he was taking over. Definitely. The Mechans age quick. 3 years reached adulthood, yeah. I don't know if Piccolo is normal Namekian either though. Like he's like I don't know if he's like just a regular example. But I mean he's a magical creature. He wouldn't have been normal anyway. I got bit by a bug and got into my bloodstream and got meningitis. Oh no. Oh no. You mentioned getting bit by a bug. I immediately thought about one of those ticks. I think it'd been like a thing where the ticks were circulating. Gohan should have taken over. I like Gohan, but I be understanding both sides. Yeah, I said, brother, what? And I was reading Dude's comment. Yeah, I was, yeah, wow. See, that's some, you said, what is meningitis? I don't even know, but I mean, it sound pretty serious though, man. I don't really know what meningitis is. That sounds like some serious business, bro. You heard about ticks thing in America? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that sounds like some serious business, man. Put you out of commission for a while. Indeed. That's immediately what came to my mind. It does sound serious. Meningitis is swelling of the brain. Yeah, bro. I'm wishing you the best of luck on your journey. Inflammation of the brain. Yeah, that sounds like some serious business, bro. Some serious business indeed. Yeah, we all wish you the best indeed, man. Take a bottle of Advil and die, hey, bro. Nah, asking that man if he's coming into work, brother. His brain is swollen. Asking that, talk about Advil. That's crazy. Talk about, you still coming into work tomorrow, right? Nah. That man is on 1 HP, man. What you mean? That man is literally on 1 HP, bro. Genuinely, he needs a med. Hey, that man needs a med kit, bro. A med kit in the Senzu. Then that brother is ticking on 1 HP, bro. We gotta get him back right. Attacks the protective layer. I had the spinal tap. They had to take fluid from my spinal cord. Now his manager still asking if he's coming at 7 a.m. That man is literally, you gotta get him together. He said his spine, he gotta, brother. That's cooked. I hate how normal that is. I do. It was me. There's something missing from this. I got a little bit. If I'm gonna go to sleep, yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. I do appreciate it. That man had to see. I'm over here still processing the take an Advil. We gonna give him some NyQuil, bro. That man is fighting for his life, genuinely. Coming out nicely. Thank you. Man's on, bro. Genuinely gotta keep him together. Gotta keep him whole, man. Gotta keep him whole. Gotta stay in one piece. But your art is crazy. Thank you. Gotta stay whole and in one piece. Cannot be falling apart right now. I mean, in a good way. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Why do you draw this way? I like the way that it looks. Really enjoy the way that it all comes together. If your brain swells, bad things can happen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds, I'm taking your word for it, bro. It sounds like some serious business. I don't really know too much about medical stuff, but you know, you mentioned something with your cranium. your brain, your dome. Like you need that. Everything else, you know, you can halfway. You can kind of negotiate, but you need your brain, bro. It's something you need. That's like what operates your system. It's very impressive. Thank you. Thank you. Indeed. I get to where it expands out a little bit more. Indeed. What did you draw to the right? Give me a second and I'll show off everything once this one is done. But this one's going to be a lot more Naruto themed. I heard about those ticks in America was done. Hey, bro, they might have been cooked up somewhere. I'm at a point now, man, where nothing will surprise me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I would like to be like, I hope not, but who knows, dude? It's like a chicken drum thing where you can't, yeah. The way that it works is it is something with the alpha gel. They're like, I think it's the Lone Star tick. They've been around for a long time, but it's just been I think it's been like an uptick in them. More of them have been, people have been getting got by them a lot more than what they were before. But I don't know if they're new necessarily. Ain't they do that with mosquitoes too? Now with the mosquitoes, I don't know. I know that for like forever, mosquitoes have always carried crazy diseases and stuff. But I know that it was like a lot of commotion online with the Lone Star ticks. People were pretty much, it was changing a lot of people's lives. You know, I mean, isn't that such like a crazy idea? A bug biting you and like it changes the whole way that you can go about eating food and stuff. That's insane to me. Like the idea of like a tick, a tiny tick. I remember like when my childhood dog was alive, sometimes we go walking and he would get them. Not like the Lone Star ticks, but you know, sometimes we have to pull ticks off of them. But it was never that. There's videos of farmers catching it. Yeah, I can believe it, bro. I can definitely believe it. As much as I want to be like, nah, that's not happening. I don't know no more. Genuinely. Just being honest. Is that Sasuke? It is Sasuke. What is the theme for tonight's drawing session? This one is a lot more Naruto. You said, so how do you... I do this more through a lot of trial and error, man. Indeed. Kind of bring his hand down some more. Try and get it to where... Can you draw for me Gojo? No. Not right now. Now for this man. Not familiar with Naruto. What is his character about? He's like a not a nemesis, but he's like the main character's brother, basically. Not literally, but they're really close. That's just the best way I could explain it. The story needed him to move forward. Now for this man's nails. Let me get this last one down. Yeah. And I can believe it, bro. Sasuke's his rival. They're friends that already tell Naruto. Yeah, I did Naruto. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I see what you're saying, like, with the tick stuff. Like I said, bro, I'm at a point now where, like, nothing is just out of the realms of possibility. Everything is kind of like, hey, the one I'm like, that's not right. Why does it say that I'm number 3? That's a good question. It's a good question, indeed. Basically, Naruto is about saving his best friend from a path of darkness. Yeah, it's kind of like a redemption, bringing bro back home type of story. But his bro, he said, I'm number 2 now. Numero dos. Indeed. Numero. Now for this man's other leg. On this other side. Indeed. You know, the only thing now I gotta figure out. You say, yeah, he got like a fox creature living in him, a demon fox. But he's not like a demon per se. He's more like a companion. I don't even know, man. You just gotta watch it, bro. It's hard to. It's bro, his lifesaver. I look, you forgot, bro. That's his dog, basically. It's that man's lifesaver. You already know what would be awesome if you added music to your themes, like bass for the theme. You trying to explain Naruto? Yeah, I was trying to explain it to somebody that's not as well versed or familiar with it, and I was having like a harder time. Having a harder time, indeed. Trying to make this Chidori pop off of the page a little bit more. What is that character's name from Naruto? This dude is a dude named Sasuke. I'm just kind of drawing in his electricity flowing off of him. You ever watch Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo? No, but I want to say that I've had people ask me about him though, like ask me to draw the characters. But I don't think I've ever seen it before. And if I have, yeah, I don't think so. Now let me get this other leg down over here on this side. Over here. Make it look easy. Thank you. I gotta make this look more lightning, like I guess really coming off of the page though. I'm not really doing it exactly as the reference had it, like with his lightning. Cause I mean with Sparks, it's kind of weird anyway, trying to get that down the right way. But you don't want it to just look too symmetrical, too even. You don't gotta be too overly symmetrical over here. Now for this other leg now. To get this one the right way. Is this Naruto? Yeah, like the overall theme is Naruto, but this character isn't Naruto. The theme is definitely more Naruto grounded. I was on a first date on the couch at this guy's house and put your live on to break the ice. That's actually extremely random. But yeah, W indeed. I imagine this was a interesting kickstart to a conversation. Talk about whatever we be talking about it here. That's so impressive. Thank you. Could you draw a Gundam? Are you familiar with it? No. I gave you like 2,000 hearts. All I can do. It's been in the hospital for almost 2 months. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, yeah, genuinely. I mean, hey, I don't really know. However you made that work, W. I'm from England, by the way, not America. Why did you start doing art this way? I've been doing art this way since maybe like 2024 or something. Probably talking about how nonchalant this is. Oh yeah, nonchalant is crazy. He said, what exactly is going on here? I need for his lightning sparks to be coming off of his hands. Like the way that it is in the picture. Like it's going off in like a bunch of different directions. You feel like you're knitting. It's mesmerizing. I'm glad you're messing with it, man. Like I'm trying to keep this to where it looks more like he's holding lightning still. Tell me you got pet singing birds and Arby's. Pet singing, oh, not the birds. You gonna have them thinking this like some type of like schizo code words going on. Funnily enough, I don't really be hearing the birds outside no more. I don't know where they went off to. They must have went off and singing in somebody else's background now. They would literally be right outside my window at a point. I don't know where they went off to. They done changed up. They acting brand new on me. I mean, nonchalant. Not the Arby's, though. The Arby's is crazy. Feed them. No, I don't. I mean, I'm not really trying to, like, I enjoy them being out there, but I don't want to. I think somebody be feeding the squirrels around where I live at. They got a job, bro. They had to have, bro. They switched up. I don't really be seeing them. I don't even be hearing them. I would never see them, but I would always hear them. And sometimes whenever it gets a little bit quieter in the night, they would just be right outside my window. They be out there chatting, singing, just chilling. They be out there podcast, bro. I don't even know what they be doing. It would sound like some Disney people stuff. He says the summer. Yeah. They out there multiplying, bro. Hey, man, I'm not knocking the hustle, but dog, they be right outside my window. I think somebody, as I was saying before, I think somebody was feeding the squirrels, though, because one day I was genuinely just standing by the window looking out of, like, my patio door, and the squirrel, I think he thought I was going to open up the door and start feeding him because he hopped up on, like, the little screen and was just staring at me. I'm thinking he must have confused, like, my address for somebody else's. Somebody has had to have been feeding that man, genuinely. Yeah. Somebody around here has probably been feeding them. I don't think they're feeding the birds, though. I think they're probably just feeding the squirrels. They're like little crackheads, low-key. The squirrels. I don't be messing with them, though. Squirrel buddies. I'm cool on them. I'm cool with the squirrels. Squirrel. They to the basket to draw down a chicken nugget. Yeah, it ain't looking too good, bro. It's not looking too good. In all honesty. Thank you for the rose too, Teddy. Now I'm gonna draw on bro's extra set of hands. One we've all been waiting for. Draw Gara? No. Have you done Goku yet? Yeah. But I'm not really feeling Goku in the moment. I've definitely done him before. Indeed. No. It's insane. He has the last time that I drew him though, I love the outcome. He was like turning into the Super Saiyan. And he was back to back with Frieza. It's time lapse this up. I haven't really uploaded like my recent lives. But I got a lot of stuff. It's okay, I won't give up. Thank you for the GG too, Teddy. Who is my favorite Naruto character? That's a good one. Who is my favorite Naruto character? I like Orochimaru because that's a crazy. I like Orochimaru is insane. Last live was fine. I'm glad you messed with that too. Yo, it started off with Orochimaru is insane, but listen, let me explain, right? I like OG Naruto, or not OG Naruto, but OG Orochimaru because he was just genuinely playing evil, bro. Like he wasn't like lukewarm with it. He said, nah, JK. Nah, bro. That's a crazy statement to make. Oh yeah, probably Orochimaru. What does that mean? But you said John Uzumaki. This community brings good vibes. I need good vibes. Yeah, indeed. But look. Orochimaru is insane. But Orochimaru, he was like just a genuine villain, bro. He wasn't lukewarm. He was just bro. He just said, you know what, man, I'm on a mission. He wanted immortality. He's by all means, I guess. DBZ. Shisui or Nagato. Shisui's solid too. Shisui was an unfortunate casualty of Hiruzen. Hiruzen not doing his job is the reason Shisui ended up dying. And that's exactly why, in a twisted way, Orochimaru is a good character. And who was my favorite DBZ? That's why I like the old Gara and Orochimaru so much, because they were just cold-blooded. Well, it's not even about them being just evil and just killing. I'm talking about just from the standpoint of, like, you knew where Orochimaru stood, man. He was just genuinely a villain. He was just in it for the love of the game. And then turn around and he turned a new leaf. Now he got kids now or something. Bro, he just retired now, man. He turned a new leaf. He's a retiree. Bro stood on it too, exactly. Like it's not like weird in between. Oh well, I want you to sympathize. Nah, man. He was sitting there reanimating past Hokages. He took out his sensei and he released a snake creature dude on the village. Hey, man, he had a lot going on. Orochimaru genuinely had a lot going on, bro. Like he was great at. He said, that's what I'm saying. He was good at his job. He was, but like there was no weird. Oh well, I sympathize with him because his village, our village, were war buddy. No, man. He was just Orochimaru, man. Bro is genuinely in it for the love of the game. That's really how it be sometimes. You just you just in it for the love of the game. He was a master of his craft, I guess. If you could even explain something like that, like in that way, bro was a master of his craft. Nothing more, nothing less. That's really what it came down to. But he was out for legacies. Yeah, he was out for legacies. He started collecting secret clan abilities. He was chasing immortality. He put up on his opposition. It got to work, man. Have you seen Corco? No. He put up on his opposition and got to work. Indeed, indeed. I wanted to find his arm out some more. Gotta make it spark. Should watch it. Orochimaru being a free man in Boruto is the most ridiculous thing of all anime. No, it definitely is. There's no reason. There is zero reason Orochimaru should have been able to just freely wander around the village. Like, that's crazy. Could you imagine just being like a regular Joe Schmo in the like the Leaf Village and looking outside one day and like, wait a minute, is that Orochimaru? I know that ain't who I think it is. Nah, he just pulled up. Bro pulled up, yeah, man. Yeah, aren't you Orochimaru? Bro probably took the subway. Or he probably rode in on some snakes. Low key. Bro put up on some snakes. Said, yeah, man, you know, this ain't really my first rodeo, man. Genuine generational threat. Nah, but look, what makes it even worse is his right-hand man is allowed to be overseeing the Uchiha orphanage, bro. Kabuto is Orochimaru, but more dangerous, and he's overseeing the army of Uchiha children. That really is dangerous. You mean to tell me the dude with infinite access to Hashirama cells, he was doing just as many experiments as Orochimaru? You mean to tell me he runs an orphanage now? Oh, no. There was Kabuto. I like Kabuto is extremely underrated. And what's crazy is Kabuto is stronger than Orochimaru. He literally became like a perfect sage. He said it's simply sensational. Nah, man, they both need to be in jail. I like Kabuto as a character, but he need to be in jail too, low key. The fact that Sasuke got locked up before both of them, and they was literally committing like war. He says Naruto is too soft as Hokage, bro. He's just like Hiruzen, but at least, if stuff really hits the fan, he can like sit people down somewhat. I don't know now because he lost his main source of his abilities. It's simply sensational. Oh nah. Oh no. Simply Sasuke. Sensational. How long you been drawing this way? I've been drawing this way for a very, very long time. I don't understand how Might Guy and Rock Lee aren't related. Yeah, that doesn't make sense either. But I mean, they don't really look alike. They got like similar hairstyles. And Tobirama or Kakashi would have had bro publicly Reaper Death Sealed on bro. They can't get rid of him though. Even if they did that. You said the Reaper Death Seal is crazy. You can't really get rid of Orochimaru. These anime characters gotta lock in. We all can't be losing our powers. Facts. Dude, they do gotta lock in, man. Cause what do you mean, man? You got the Rinnegan and you let a rookie sneak up on you and stab your eye out, bro. Come on, bro. You let a bum, not a bum, but oh man, that's ridiculous. You got sensory abilities. Madara was dodging dudes when he was blind. Like that's why I be thinking, listen, it's a part of the plan. Just wait. All right, Dutch. It's all a part of the plan. All right. Dude is Dutch. But anyways, Dutch Vandalin. I still understand how Shikamaru lost so many fights because he's smart, but that dude is he's like the equivalent of Ant-Man. He's like, oh, send the Avengers, and you send Ant-Man. Yeah, he's okay, but he's kind of trash. He's weak. He's smart though. That's what he got going. He's a genius. But in the world of Naruto, when dudes got nine-tailed fox dudes living in them and alien Osusuki dudes and brother, it's a lot going on. I don't know if that ain't gonna be cutting it. He literally set up the fight in the smartest way so that he can win and throws it. I mean, yeah, you know, but you can't really plan for alien dudes pulling up last minute and sitting there destroying the village. I mean, it's so many things that go into that. Yeah, it feels like a common sense ain't really a thing. I mean, you can't really have common sense in the Naruto world, though. You got dudes pulling up, dying and respawning and Reaper death seals. And when the world is ending, so I ask where Daredevil is. It's like, brother, come on, man. Daredevil, we looking for Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, somebody that can really put in some work. I'll probably look for Scarlet Witch before I find Doctor Strange. Because Doctor Strange, I'd be questioning him, too. I need somebody that could, like, I need you warping. Like, we might have to hop timelines or something, bro. Somebody that really might be down for the cause. The real question is, how would you even convince a Scarlet Witch even be like, all right, bro, we gotta have timelines. Not just you. Cause Sleep's on back. Welcome. You gotta, hey, if you send Ant-Man, though, yeah. You're gonna have a bigger problem on your hands, bro. You seen the Avengers? You seen the trailer yet? Oh. The last Marvel movie I probably watched was that one with Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange. Hot take, but if Zabuza didn't die so early on, Kakashi would have been a top character. Yeah, but in a way, he would have been a cool character, but I think it would have devalued him. Like, what would have been the purpose of him staying alive aside from just kind of they would have did him how they did the Winter Soldier, bro. The Winter Soldier was cold until he became an Avenger. The moment he became an Avenger, he turned into a bum. I'm sorry, Captain Man. You said Captain Man, brother, Captain Man. What would Suigetsu would have done? Probably turned in the water and doing whatever bro be doing. Whatever he be doing. He got the blade or something. The Captain Man. Ain't that a dude from like Henry Danger? Captain Man is crazy. That's another problem. You mean to tell me you got the whole superhero roster? You sitting in Captain Man? I'm crashing out, bro. You got to make a wish. You got to make a wish scenario, and somebody sends Captain Man. That's kind of trash, man. I think don't Captain Man got some special? Don't he got like powers or something? Him and Henry Danger. Yo. You said yo. Don't they both got powers or something? So there has to be something that they both have, right? I ain't watched Henry Danger in a long time. I remember like about a year or so ago, maybe it was 2 years, who knows? Henry Danger just blew up again out of nowhere. Like, I was seeing memes, I was seeing dude everywhere. One guy said that you said Kakazu has 6 hearts and greed and bands resides in all 6 of them. Hey man, he said greed and bands. That dude, but you know how like the thing about Kakazu though is like when you really think about it, it really is something. It's something else, bro. Think about this. Kakazu has been alive since the first Hokage had been walking the earth, and for him to not change at all, and still be extremely focused on just pursuing money, bro. That man was dedicated to his craft, bro. You mean to tell me he'd been alive since the very first Hokage walked the earth? Later in the series, Henry got some super reflexes. Dude, that man, Kakazu had been alive for like forever. And he genuinely, do you post all your drawings? You said bro preaching while drawing? Not really preaching. And yeah, for the most part, I mean, I got like about a week's worth of lives I've yet to post yet, but yeah, I mean, I'll be posting a lot of these most of the time. Aside from like the past couple of days that I haven't done so much of. I'm gonna like have more. He said he had his eyes on the breast and spine. He did. Kagazu said, look, man, morals, ethics, I fought the first Hokage and lived to tell the tale. These people can't tell me nothing. Dude had hearts. He had 6. That's tough. He said, look, man, I'm gonna add you to my collection. He had all the releases of the chakras. I respect Kagazu though. I was like a Nakaski member. He was another character that was just genuinely evil. He didn't really care too much about nothing. He just wanted to get paid, man. He said, look, morals, ethics. They sat there and took out that man Asuma. It's crazy. I don't believe he genuinely went pound for pound with him. Pound for pound. You from the UK? Pound for pound. That's tough. Hey, they got pounds over there, right? I heard band for band, but pound for pound is crazy, bro. I'm sorry. Pound for pound. Are you talking about something else? Must have paid him off to give him some reparations. You pay that. You not paying the first Hokage off. That man had a village. He had infinite life source. It don't make sense to me how he died. Like, what even could have killed him? He had super healing, super jutsus. Like, he must have caught what Itachi had or something that killed him, bro. I'm not buying. Like, what could have possibly taken out the first Hokage? Aside from some BS. He had to have caught what Itachi had back in the day. Chakra sickness or something. He probably did catch chakra sickness because he had so much of it. That would make sense. Who knows? This was missing something. Who really is the strongest in Naruto? Probably one of the alien dudes, but I don't really know. Them alien dudes. I mean, I get why they have to exist, but it ain't really the same. Probably Hashirama though, bro. If we talking real deal, it's probably Hashirama. Because even when Hashirama was reanimated, when Madara came back, a lot of his arsenal was literally the first Hokage's, and he was strong with it. He wasn't even using it to its fullest ability. Like, you can't really. Naruto is Madara. That isn't true. As strong as he was himself, but it's a night and day difference, bro. It's a night and day difference. They both were tough. Madara was strong though, but everything that Madara was doing, yeah, he had his own jutsus that were strong. But the brink of it came more from whenever he was still in the first Hokage's jutsus. He literally, whenever he respawned, that's some next level glazing. Oh yeah, this is the first Hokage's jutsu. That man was really a fan, bro. He was to Hashirama what Naruto is to Sasuke. The dynamic flipped. Remove the guy. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, like, I don't even be trying to consider the alien dudes because it's not the same. Hang on. I want to add a little bit more. I added a lot more electricity than what the picture had, but I wanted it to really feel like the picture had a lot going on. Well, I definitely will overkill with Sasuke's thing over on the side. I just kind of got caught up in drawing the lines. All right. Before I get too distracted. Oh, yeah, okay. This is what I said. I said I was going to show this off. Kaguya is a Naruto villain. She is an Boruto. But that's kind of... It is what it is, but... It is what it is. Now. Hang on, bro. One second, y'all. Give me one. Bro, do I even have enough? I think I'm gonna do another one right here. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put a character here. I think I'm gonna put two in both places. All right, I think I got it. I think I've got it. She's mentioned in Boruto, she's not there. Can you drop Nagato? No, not on here. I've done them before though, but not on this one. Not on I'm not really feeling, bro. Not for this page. I see the vision though. I definitely see the vision for the two of them. I was just I had to like figure out how I wanted to get the space down for this page. Because even though this one's gonna be kind of cutting it close too, man. This one's gonna be cutting it close, but it's alright though. It's alright. It's alright. Indeed. I like the style art, bro. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Indeed. Now for his headband. And by the way, yo, for these, I was looking at like reference pictures, y'all. Just in case what's your top 3 favorite things you've ever drawn? I've done a lot of nature for one, but I had this other page. It's been a while. Sometimes I like look back through some of my older stuff, but I had one of pain. Somebody asked me about Nagato. I've had a couple of pain. I got like time lapses that are up of that character. Definitely. But yeah, I like those ones a lot too. Those ones definitely go pretty hard. Definitely. Make sure that his eye looks the right way. I gotta position it. I can hear the pork rinds crackling. Oh no. Hey, I don't know what type of abilities. Yo, you could sense what's cooking. What about my pain? Kind of going back to what I was saying, you know, Pain, as cool as Pain was kind of ambiguous. He was definitely evil, but he wasn't like full-fledged Orochimaru type evil. But he was the kind of evil where you sympathize with him more. But Orochimaru just genuinely put up and was just like, yeah, all right, first the Hokage gotta go. You can sense the food on the stove. He was on the fence. Exactly. He was ambiguous, bro. He said, let me hit that? No. Pain Loki had a good point. I mean, Pain was designed for you to sympathize with him. Bro, and that goes back to what I was saying. Once again, the third Hokage not doing his job. The only reason that Pain was created was because Danzo had... It's a speculation that Danzo put the dude that killed Pain's people into a genjutsu. And once again, that could have been avoided had the third Hokage did his job. Bro said I could, but should I? I love pork rinds, them queso flavored ones. That man, he was standing on business, bro. Indeed, indeed. Let me get this on here the right way. Indeed, indeed. Let me get this nice and situated. It's all about getting these angled the right way. Since I'm drawing at his face, I want it to like look the right way. I swear the third Hokage done everything but be Hokage. Dude, I think that he low-key was useless, man. And I think that as a character, he was cool. They said that he was the strongest Hokage and da-da-da, but he was kind of useless, bro. He split up his power with Danzo, of all people. Danzo, the Danzo. He knew he was doing sketchy experiments and unethical stuff with the jutsus. He chose to not do nothing. Danzo was one of the main reasons why a lot of the stuff with you... Like, it was so many plot points that came from Danzo. Danzo was the main client buying from Orochimaru, of all people. Yo, how's the night been? Yo, what's up, man? Man, you said... Man was the mountain instead of doing his... Bro, he was up there... Hey, man. Who knows what that man was doing? He thinking everything but his job, bro. If you the Hokage, like, you can't just be like a bystander no more. He was a bystander at the Hokage, which is, in translation, useless. Useless. That man had one job, bro. He said third Hokage. He said the bottom one Hokage, he's trash, man. He had one job. Genuinely. And how long do these usually take? These take anywhere from like 1 to 3 hours, depending upon what's going on. These pages can take me anywhere from like 1 to like 3-ish hours. It just depends on the day, man. It just depends a lot on the day. Honestly. Let me shake this in some more. Some more. God is good indeed, man. Do that tomorrow if you're on. Yeah, I definitely should be. And if not, I'll get some time lapses up. I won't be gone for good. Yeah, this man almost looks wrong without having his whiskers. I'm trying to go back to sleep. Hope you guys are well. Hey, same to you, man. I'm wishing you back to a speedy recovery. Indeed. Take it easy, Southpaw. Now, I'm like looking at this. I'm like, dang, bro, that make his eyes kind of like. Okay, back next live. I'll be here. Now for his actual jacket zipper. It's where stuff gets dangerous. Only 3 hours for that beautiful art. Three is an extreme, bro. Sometimes with these, I can get it. It's been maybe like an hour and 30 minutes for everything on here so far. Three is extreme. But sometimes they can take me a little bit. They can take me kind of long. It just depends a lot on what's going on. Some days I'm a little bit slower than other days I might pick it up a little bit. I play these more by ear. Play these more by ear indeed. And I'm gonna start kind of shaping his jacket. His jacket has like a texture to it. Gotta get it down the right way. When was the best Naruto ending? When? Can you draw Diddy? No. No. Are you talking about like the song? That's a song, right? Man, yeah, okay, I put this. I probably could have moved this over some more. That way I could have more space for his hand. Yeah, this one is, you know, I'm gonna go for it anyway. Forget it. I'm gonna go for it. It is what it is. Yeah, Diddy's crazy, but nah, I ain't really trying to draw Diddy, bro. Just make his face seem more layered. I'm gonna definitely still add his whiskers. His whiskers onto the page. Get it the right way. And I don't think I'm gonna put Shikamaru on here either. I want this one to strictly stay grounded with Naruto and Sasuke. Don't think I'm gonna put those two guys on here. And now that this part is done, kind of add like, man, I'm looking at this now. I'm like, dang, bro. Hang on. Hang on. Believe it? Hey, then can you do Naruto his six-tail form? No. Not right now. Not right now. But said believe it. Dude, nah, man. This is the reason why I'm doing this. I was at like my place of employment, bro. And I had like got flashbacks. I kept seeing this this clip where it was like a lady and she was telling this story about her house, I think getting like blown up by a tornado or something. And she sounded just like Naruto. It was really tragic, but just the fact that as she was talking, I couldn't like unhear, I couldn't unsee Naruto in the like her voice. I don't know how to explain it. She sounded just like Naruto though. She's talking about her house though. Somebody here knows what I'm talking about. I think I seen them. Yeah, she was talking about her house getting blown up by a tornado or something. And man, she sounded just like Naruto. I'm like, man, that's like, you know, whenever, you know, like it's insane whenever you hear certain characters, even whenever you see them, like you forever associate their voice with that character. I'm like, wow, that's really somebody's voice just out in the wild, man. Like somebody really sounds like that. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about on the soccer field. I don't know if it was her house, somebody else's house. Somebody's house got hit by a tornado. Something going on. But I saw, that's what I'm saying. Talking about a house getting taken out by a tornado, man. Indeed. Indubitably. Yeah, man, but it's a clip that lives rent free in my head. It's some other clips too. Some other clips. Absolutely, but that's one that's like the most recent that I've seen personally. It's some advanced scrolling. I'm glad that you on the same page as me though. We're on the same wavelength. On everything she would have talked about that tornado ball and the swing and the GoFundMe would have went. Dude, Literally. She don't even know the gift that she possesses, bro. Out of everybody that sound like me to tell me you sound like Naruto. That's crazy. Like you need to start giving like motivational speeches, bro. Something about how it's getting hit by a tornado. The hand. Yeah, he's reaching out. It's kind of like mixing into Sasuke's Chidori a little bit, but I kind of like moved him. I drew him a little bit over more than what I needed to, but it's okay. He's reaching out at you, bro, for the fist bump. Even though it's mixing up with the Chidori a little bit, I need y'all to just act like, just act like that's not there, all right? We just use your imagination a little bit. Okay. Is the same cat face from earlier? Yes. He's not a cat. He's like a fox. Fingers and nails clean. Thank you. I thought that this one was coming out interestingly too. It was just kind of interesting because it interfered. It kind of overlapped with Sasuke's. I know the team gets motivated when they hear her talk about winning the game. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Start. All right. Like when she starts talking, I just close your eyes and I see Naruto over here giving me a motivational speech, man. Yo, for like a hot minute, man, when AI first landed, bro, I was getting like videos in my feed of dudes making it was like a video. It was like them AI Reddit voice dudes. Like it'd be a dude talking about his life, and you have a dude running around on Subway Surfers or Minecraft or something, and it'd be like a AI robot chat prompt dude. Yo, what's up, too, Simone? He's like Brian. Braun is a crazy comparison, but Naruto is. It's different pillars of greatness for sure. Different pillars of greatness for sure. I'm like layering his hand. Yeah, so there being motivational, man. Motivational Naruto. Yeah, I went into the rabbit hole and read it. I like but even before dudes was making like AI stories, I would always read. I think it was like No Sleep or something back in the day. I would read the scary stories. I got like real deep into it wasn't Mr. Ballin at first, but it was like a lot of just Reddit stories in general back in the day, like years and years ago. It was another that I watched called Mr. Nightmare. I was like really, really into like the Halloween vibe type stuff. Of all seasons, I'm like big on the fall. The fall is easily a generational season, honestly. Like fall has the most versatility. Like and you could have anything on in the fall. You could like be dressed like it's warm or dressed like it's cold. How are you making this clean, man? Even if I practice for years, I can't do that. I've drawn it off for my whole life, but I'm looking at a reference picture for this one. It isn't a lot for the dome. You just gotta keep at it. You gotta keep at it, and you might make mistakes, but you build it up the more that you do. You build it up the more that you do, and you gotta keep at it. Bro said it's a believe it type of drawing. That man is an AI. Yo, if you still here, you're an AI, bro. You said believe it drawing. Sat there and like fried my brain for a second. It's definitely Sasuke. Oh nah. It's definitely not Sasuke. But sat there and fried my whole train of thought with that believe it drawing comment, man. I'm gonna kind of like expand his jacket now. I was kind of afraid of it overlapping with his tail. Probably will like add more layers to his face, just to make him kind of pop off of the page some more. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Just scribbling something on this side. Where are his whiskers? They're there. They're a little bit less obvious on this side, at least. I didn't do the other set, but they're not as they're definitely there. Definitely. You gotta just kind of like lock in to see him. I'm blending him in with the blue a lot. Believe it, drawing edition? Yeah, you want the nice pal. I'm gonna send the Tornado Coach Naruto voice lady after you, bro. That and the mystery meat Arby's package, courtesy of the mods. Timu mystery meat. Not just Arby's, but Timu too. Timu too. Can make him a rogue ninja? No. Timu. This isn't an ad either, by the way. This is not an ad. Gotta be clear, man. Yo, is my pen going out? Brother. No. Brother. No. Come on, bruh. No. Oh. Another one bites the dust. How unfortunate. Dang, bro. This one's kind of dry. It'll work. Hopefully. Dang it. This one will be all right. You'll get the job done. It is always tragic, though, when one of my pens expire on me mid-session. It's always a tragedy. An unskippable cutscene. Man, hold on, I gotta... The inside of his jacket needs to be a little bit darker. Tough, thank you. Believe it. Yeah, he's reaching out. I'm gonna have some of his like chakra bubbles coming up some more. Make his jacket seem puffier. Just to find out his like this fluffier part of his jacket, man. Pen be thinking like I can do. I gotta get this. But you know, with stuff like this, you build up on it the more that you do. Okay, now that part's done. Now that part, I'll make his. You know, you want the leaf symbol to be somewhat centered. He does look a little bit off though without his hair, doesn't he? Bro looks peculiar. It's a little bit peculiar indeed. I know who that is as Goku. You know, that's a good guess, bro. That's a good guess. But no. No. I see the vision though, bro. Goku is crazy. Believe it. Nah. This is Jake from State Farm. Close though, you know. Now he's starting to really look like himself now. Now that the headband is in place, he's coming together, y'all. He's coming together. Believe it, believe it, believe it. This isn't Naruto though. Best believe. Yo, he got on a cap. Oh no, I'm thinking Chainsaw Man. Where's Triple T? Nah, man. I'm a new man now, man. I done changed up. I'll be drawing them AI people, bro. Them AI creatures. That ain't really my lane no more, bro. I done switched up. I'm a new man. My pen expired on me. And kind of like that episode whenever the dudes in Bikini Bottom were like swapping out Patrick's brain. Pause. They were changing out Patrick's cranium. Patrick sat there and like unplugged his head and like plugged it back in. He became a genius. I switched my pens out. Now I'm brand new, bro. Brand new. You think Goku versus Saitama was a close fight? I don't know. Maybe Iron Man. Yeah, this is Iron Man. This is... I don't like that question, bro. Goku versus Saitama. I don't like that question at all. Only because Saitama's whole thing is I'm like he's the One Punch Man, but he's not touching Goku. Goku is like a martial arts master, professional training. Yo, like it's so many things. Goku has like super crazy energy, and you know, I mean, I don't like that question. I'm always gonna be biased for Goku, man. Goku get beat up and he unlock a new form and putting the beats on everybody over and over again. Goku's that man. I know Saitama people are like, well, Saitama One Punch Man and trains, and I don't know, man. I don't know if that's the same. A dude going and doing 1,000,000 push-ups versus a dude that's professionally trained to be a martial arts tactician who's went and trained with a bunch of spiritual gods, and I don't know. Goku is just in his own lane. This isn't a Goku glaze either. But One Punch Man has insane durability and speed while also being super strong. I understand. But so does Goku. Goku is literally like a teleporting, shape-shifting, not shape-shifting, but I think Goku can like warp space-time with his punches and stuff. I might be wrong with that. Goku is really strong though. I know Saitama is strong. He's strong too. They're both strong, but both of their characters were written to cook whoever they were fighting, and beat them up. No. Hey, his hair is a little bit shorter. Goku can shapeshift. He learns it in Dragon Ball. I think that's I didn't know this, but I think Goku was like a telepath too. I remember I was talking about it with somebody, and Goku got like telepathic abilities. I didn't know that Goku was a telepath. He got techniques with Krillin and stuff. And you said Goku, you say he destroys the universe. He randomly learns to read minds. And that's what I'm saying. I think that he got like, he's a telepath. That's what I was like referencing. Goku got like different abilities and stuff. He got like psychic abilities for no reason. And Goku then turn around and act like he don't know how to meditate, bro. It don't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. But it's alright. Goku's goated. Alright, here's a tough one. Hydrogen Bomb versus Coffin Baby. Wait, what? He reads Krillin mind for no reason, never does it again. That's what I'm saying. He just say, you know what? Let me do like something that's broken and just never. But I think that I was having a conversation with my brother one day, and I think that they dumbed his character down a little bit. Like in certain parts of Z where he do stuff and then turn around and act like he's never heard of it in Super. I think that they'll dumb his character down every now and again. Cause they want him to appear more to they want him to appeal to kids. He can't be too. I don't know. He does talk to Gohan via telepathy in a Cell Saga. That's what I'm saying. Goku is like a telepath, bro. He don't really. I think he came to the conclusion like, look, man. Regardless if I read these dudes' minds, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep putting the beats on people and just. They're gonna learn eventually, hopefully. Yeah, well, Goku, he's a telepath, bro. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Goku is a genuine telepath for real. That man Goku, he's broken. Man, I might have like made this go up a little bit too high. I ain't never heard of Saitama do nothing like that, bro. I'm sorry. I know there's some Saitama glazers in here, bro. But it's Ditto. Nah, you thinking of that shape-shifting Pokemon dude. I haven't drawn him in a long time. I've drawn some Pokemon though recently. This is not dude. This is not the same dude. Hang on, man. I'm kind of messing up my whole order of operations. You thinking of Buddy from Pokemon? I drew like a Mew and Mewtwo one night. It's been a little while. I mean, it could be. I mean, yeah, technically, but this isn't who this is gonna be. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. I'm just not the biggest fan of One Punch Man. I feel like at least with Goku, they give me the illusion like Goku got a halfway train for his abilities. I know Saitama do too. It just, I don't know, bro. It's not the same. Maybe I'm just a little bit biased. He's not Kakarot, bro. He ain't Kakarot. Everybody can't be Kakarot, and that's okay. We gotta have some balance. As all things should be. As all things should. Hold on. This needs to come over some more. This side, over here with this. What do you think, Jason? Superman and Saitama? Superman or Saitama? Well, the argument I was gonna make was, ain't the whole premise is Saitama being able to one-punch alien dudes? But I guess if he could one-punch Superman, why can't he one-punch Goku? I don't know, bro. I think that it goes to whatever the writers want. That's such like a... I'm probably gonna go more with... You said Batman. I think Batman, he probably... Unless he could figure out a way to not get touched by One Punch Man, he probably get folded too. I like Batman. Depends on the writers, man. They can do whatever they want, exactly. I mean, as long as Batman can figure out a way to just not get touched by that. Oh, man, I shaded his eye and I wasn't trying to do that. It's tough. Tragic it is indeed. Dang, brother, I was not trying to shade in that man's eye. It's tragic. It's extremely tragic. Give Batman prep time. Oh, here we go. That's what, you know, I was once a Batman glazer, and that's how everybody be saying, just with some prep time. Give anybody enough prep time, man. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything. There might be a death battle between Superman and Saitama. DC or Marvel? I'm more of a Marvel guy. Even though it's been a while since I've really tapped into the movies. The last one I think I probably seen was that Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch one. And have you read DC's Absolute Comics? No, but I've seen different things about them. I have like a decent idea what, like, stuff with Batman, how Batman is like a regular dude with a regular job. Or I mean, not that Batman can ever truly be a regular dude, but Batman is a lot closer to the regular dude, the regular Joe Schmo. Even though I think he's like still like a genius and stuff. Nick or Disney? Probably Nick. I watched more Nick and Cartoon Network growing up, but even between the two of those, I probably pick Cartoon Network over them both. I like SpongeBob a lot though. SpongeBob was pretty alright. I don't know if it was my favorite, but I like how atmospheric SpongeBob was back in the day. There was something that was magical about it. Was that was not Nick or Evil or Good? And they're great, worth a read. You watch the new Spider-Man? Yeah, when it eventually drops, for sure. I'll probably catch it somewhere. Ain't it coming out like a week or something? Dang, bro, where did time go? That is crazy. Wow. Whoa, 31st. That's in 10 days. Oh, yeah, that's tough. You didn't pronounce it? You didn't pronounce that with a K the first time, I swear. What did you think that I said, Spider? That is crazy, bro. What is going on? Yo, wait. You said I didn't pronounce the Nick with a K. What did I say? You like Ben 10? You said I can't say? No, like I didn't say nothing crazy though. Like, that wasn't my intention. I don't know what you've heard, but I don't know, bro. You might just be hearing different things, bro. Different things, indeed. Different things, indeed. Man, it's in the genjutsu, bro. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up to reality, man. Wake up. Rimuru or Jinwoo? I don't even know who those characters are, to be honest with you. Bro, I thought this blue was going out for a second. I was about to be in shambles. Genuine shambles. It's the aliens are amongst us. Hey, they might be. And I'm gonna be honest. At this point, I don't even know if I care. I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna keep being nonchalant, bro. Nonchalant and just, oh, did you see that? Nah. I didn't see nothing. Genuinely. I didn't see a thing, bro. At this point, at this point, man, I'm just like, that's crazy. Shoot. They don't, I mean, if they've been here this whole time. But I don't really know anything, though. I don't know. Like a forensic alien, bro. Forensic alien investigator. Don't want to get put on a watch list or nothing. Like, be for real, who gonna believe you if you did tell somebody you seen an alien? I mean, nobody. People, hey man, you should try the rain sound next. What you mean, draw? You want me to draw a rainy day? I might try to do a rainy day one day, bro. Or maybe with Pennywise or somebody in the background just for you. Some Timu mystery meat too, bro. I'll never forget the day I gotta add both hands at the same time. It's crazy. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Indeed. The real question is, did I give this man enough space for his cranium? His dome. Make sure I gave bro enough. Is that what that is? Wait, what do you mean? Is that what? I'm afraid I don't think I understand. Afraid and get anywhere. Looks. This was like pre-Orochimaru influence. Who you got between Luffy or Naruto? I'm always gonna be more of a. I'm like a lot more familiar with Naruto, honestly. Where did you find the motivation to do this? I think motivation is fleeting. I just try to make it a point to consistently draw every day. Some days I might not be as motivated, but I try to draw, even if it's like a little bit. Sometimes I go a little bit heavier than other times. I just try to draw every day, man. That's really what it comes down to. But motivation is fleeting. You'll be the most motivated some days, and other days you'll be a little bit less motivated. But it's always like it's a changing. Like the pendulum is always swinging, you know. Sounds like it's raining. What you're hearing is it's like a fireplace ambience. Depends on who gets food right. I don't know what you mean by that. But you're gonna have some days where you'll sit up and like draw up the whole world, and other days you might not be as motivated. But I mean, I just try to at least always do something. I try to always do something, even if it's like not as much as my usual. Some days I could draw for like multiple hours, and other times I might call it a little bit early. Yeah, rain's gonna be coming down soon. Yu Yashi. I don't know. I feel like that name is familiar, man. I don't know. Like my mind is going blank though right now. That's Pikachu. No, I don't hear. I've done Pikachu before though. I see the vision, bro. Nah, this is not young Pikachu. No Ash Ketchum. I drew Mr. Mom the other day though. I drew him and it was like him and a bunch of Charizards, like a bunch of like the Charizard evolution people. Pikachu was insane. We got the Pikachu. Man, we went from the Itachi Glazers to Pikachu Glazers. When I draw, I know that I just mentioned drawing Charizard and Mewtwo. But when I do Pokemon, I try to draw the ones you wouldn't expect to see that often. That's like my go-tos usually. I try to draw the ones that you maybe wouldn't think you were gonna see immediately on a random stream. Every now and again, I'll do some that are more typically requested. I try my best to keep it to where it's I'm always moving around. Is it a scroll? Yeah. That's rated R anime girl that moans and bites. You said LMAO Yeah, I'm in the dark, bro. I don't know who that character is. It's on the clothes brand with your designs will be fine. Naruto. This is Naruto. This is Naruto grounded, but this is Naruto grounded, but this dude is not. This dude isn't Naruto. He's Sasuke. This dude is Sasuke right here. Yeah, no, this in the frame I was looking at, he was holding a scroll. I'm Jerome, by the way. What's good, man? Promise you that person look like Goku. Yeah, this is not Goku, bro. Goku is crazy. This isn't Goku though. I've drawn Goku before, but nah, this is not young Kakarot, bro. I've done him before. I drew him like turning into a Super Saiyan. That was one of my favorite pages that I've done. It's like when he was on Namek. After that, man, Krillin got blown up. Krillin really is like the main character. Are you ready for drawing oil? No. And if I were to draw oil, I'd probably draw like ground oil, not like Johnson & Johnson oil. That's Goku from Temu. No. Goku from Temu is crazy. Even though I always be talking about Temu Mystery Meat. This ain't nobody from Temu. This is not no one from Temu. It says better than Goku. You know what? I don't know, man. That's a good. You said you'd be lagging for me. Is it a little bit better now? I'm trying to keep it to where like my connection stabilizes again. Now that was Sniper Wolf in her prime. You know, I remember like seeing her on my feed, but I used to watch this other dude. Play GTA. His name was Expert Thief. Like I remember it was like some of the YouTubers like I remember seeing, but I remember her like as one of the GTA people. I haven't heard the name in a long time though. Sniper Wolf or Expert Thief. It's not Sasuke, I don't think. Now this one genuinely is Sasuke. It was like a lot of people. I used to watch Expert Thief, another dude named Vanos. It's all kind of YouTubers, bro. You had to just be there. You Had to just be there. You had to just be there. That was genuinely magic. I get it correct. Yeah, man. You originally had it correct the right way. It was the eyes. But I didn't really shade his Sharingan in the way that I was going to originally. I wasn't thinking about it. We gotta know if Gohan trained just as hard as Goku, and just half the time Goku trained, Gohan would be better. I mean, yeah, but he's a half Saiyan, bro. That's their whole thing. Like, because he's a half Saiyan, they unlock their powers faster. But Goku, I mean, they're both the main character, but Goku, you can't get rid of Goku, bro. Logically, you make sense, but they're never going. They're not gonna get rid of that man, Goku, bro. That's crazy to even think about. Even though, yeah, maybe at a point in time it could have happened, but they're not gonna retire that man, Kakarot. Well, you should have copied Ninja. Talking about Kakashi? Maybe, but I doubt it. Not on here. He would make sense, though. I was considering drawing in these symbols on the reference I was looking at, but I don't really know what they mean. I would have made sure if I do them the right way. They look right. I think I'm gonna probably like hold off on that. Just kind of scroll it in, like just shade in a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Kashi to Naruto, yeah. I don't know, man. But does it make sense for me to? I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I won't get too far ahead. Second day tomorrow, Unky better be live. Yo, Jason, bro, you're the GOAT. Thank you. Yo, he said, hey, bro, I need you to be on here tomorrow. Yeah, I have like a little bit to do. I'll probably be here though. Probably. You mean 1,000 years of death? Kashi love Naruto. Yeah. The spiritual kingdom God is happy of you. You mean 1,000 years of death? I'm not co-sided. Kakashi, bro. Kakashi's a hollow. He's pretty glazed though, genuinely. Kakashi of the Leaf. Kakashi literally had ninjas from across the nations glazing him. You should do Zabazar Haku. You should look at one of my more recent time lapses that I did, bro. I drew them both. I drew Haku and Zabazar. It's been a couple days though. It's been a couple days. Spiritual Kingdom God happy for you, indeed. Indubitably. Or both. Yeah, I drew them both, bro. Drew them both, indeed, indubitably. I'm gonna shade in where his cranium is coming into play. Who's your favorite person that you've drawn? Probably. Who is my favorite? That's a good question. Yeah, bro. Shaping the man's cranium. Oh no, bro. I've done so many characters, man. I don't know if I might have like a favorite for a day, but my answer's always changing. It's a bunch of different characters that are pretty alright, man. How do you feel about Triple T? Triple T, man. You know, I don't dislike that AI creature. I don't really be trying to draw AI people, man. Gotta add a Super Saiyan Bullseye in there. Oh nah, this is strictly Dragon Ball. Dang, bro, you messed up my flow. It's strictly Naruto, not Dragon Ball. Dang. My flow state. Dragon Ball is crazy. This is not nothing to do with Dragon Ball. It's out there over glitching and malfunctioning. I was over deep in thought. But the way that I wanted his hair to look. Yeah, bruh. It's going to get done. It's going to get done. Leave bro alone. He's trying to lock in on One Piece. Oh, nah. Hey, I recognize you're putting a prophecy out there, but I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. The One Piece prophecy. Yeah, that Zabuza John Teed. I'm glad you messed with it, man. Indeed. It was long overdue, but that one, it's funny you mentioned Zabuza though, because like I said, I kind of sat on that one for a little while before I put it out. Indeed. One Piece is 1,035 episodes of 80% filler and buns. Hey, well, that's you hearing that from that man. I didn't say that. I'm reading his comment. He said it's filler and buds. Oh, brother. You like seafood, boy? Yeah, it's alright. I just, bro, One Piece gets brought up here a lot, and I'm not well versed in it, man. I just know it goes on forever. I know it goes on forever. It's one of them animes you're gonna be watching for a lifetime. You only got to episode 92 out of 1035. Yeah, you got a long while to go. You gotta. It remind me of that game Only Up. That dude with the hammer and the little frying pan. You climbing up the mountain, bro. By the time you get done watching that show, you're gonna be like a grown. You're gonna be super duper grown. You're gonna be like multiple. You're gonna be like a whole different phase of life, whole different time skip era. Also, why does one fight take like 7 episodes? Hey man, that's the method. They got you with filler. I don't know. We talking about seafood boils, but they suck. I'm not hating on. I mean, seafood is seafood, bro. How can you hate seafood? I think it depends on where you get it from. How do you hate seafood, bro? I only watched like 30 and I was like, nah. He said, nah. He said, nah, you're not grown yet. Hey, man, maybe he likes chicken tenders, bro. I'm not knocking those. I don't understand. But crab is fire. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Like some good seafood. You cannot go wrong. You gotta get it made the right way, bro. It can be, that's a beautiful thing. Octopus and crab top 10 worst foods. Never had octopus myself, but when you said seafood, I'm thinking of stuff like lobster and crab or something. I mean, I've never had octopus before, not in my life. I've like read up on this little pufferfish that had to be made a certain way because apparently pufferfish are really poisonous if they're not prepped the right way. People have messed around and died off eating them. Best boat ever. Said it tastes like seasoned rubber. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how you end up in a predicament eating octopus, but hey, man, whatever boats your float, you know. That's some side quest activities. Whatever boats your float. Indeed, indeed. Indubitably. Let me go ahead and keep shading in this man's hair. Bring it up a little bit more. Are you gonna watch The Odyssey? No. What is it, yo? What is that even on? The only thing that's recent that I might halfway tune into is that new Spider-Man. But aside from that, I haven't really been too tapped in with too much. Diddy oil boats, my float or something. I don't know how you say. I don't know how you got to Diddy oil, but we were talking about like ground oil, but not like Johnson & Johnson. I don't know how you got to Diddy oil. You gotta lock in, bro. You gotta lock in. How you know what seasoned rubber tastes like? Hey man, he's been experimenting, bro. Sometimes you down, you struggling, bro. You down bad. He's just trying to replenish his hunger bar, man. I'm not knocking hustle. Let that man replenish his hunger bar however he sees fit. I'm not the brightest person. It's okay. Just let that man replenish his hunger bar. If he wants to eat seasoned rubber with oil, I guess. Yo. All right. Cut. All right, man. Anyways. Especially, all right, man. Nah, you good. 8-year-old me ate a box of 64 crayons. And you listen, bro, but you lived to tell the tale. It made you stronger. I remember when my sister first got our dog, he did something like that. Ate a bunch of crayons too. We had to make sure that he was, bro, my little dog, like when he was still living, that man was like, he would eat anything. He sat there and like got into these chocolate bunnies. We had like a bunch of, like for Easter one year, he was a baby, but he was like mischievous. He was bad. He sat there and like ate through the aluminum. He ate up the bunnies and he was cool. Like he lived to tell the tale. I guess it wasn't. You say, yeah, I see colors now. Yeah, you awoke your Sharingan, bro. You awoke your Sharingan. You said I'm seeing an X-ray. Are people or animals harder for you to draw? Probably people. I don't really do too many faces like human accurate anatomy. I have a hard time with that. I don't really do it that often. I smell and sound. I smell the sound. It's crazy. Yeah, you a X-Man, bro. You better slow down. They about to come get you. They're gonna send you to one of them facilities. They gonna send you to one of them facilities, bro. They're gonna get you hooked up. They gonna put like a Magneto helmet on you. You're done. Neutralize your abilities. Do you hear ringing when in a quiet room? Oh nah. Don't try to flip the script on me. I don't be hearing nothing. Don't be trying to flip this on me, man. If they want to see you to one of the facilities, that's you and yes, your endeavors, bro. I wish you the best of luck. We not running duos though. Last thing I'm trying to do is end up somewhere in a facility with a straight jacket, bro. You never want to fly too close to the sun, bro. This is not duos, bro. This is not quite. We not about to both be in the trenches. What fight is this picture took in? I don't even know if this is from a fight. Yo, what's up, Zed? What's good indeed, man? What's good indubitably indeed. Long time no see, man. I don't know if this was like from a direct fight, but this was like from some panel that I found. I think it's from a manga panel or something. Have a good time, thank you. Oh, you know what this is missing? You said I couldn't win with autocorrect? Yeah, bro, autocorrect that's a formidable foe. Autocorrect be defeating a couple of y'all. I be trying to, sometimes y'all be typing stuff out that I don't understand. I be feeling like I'm like deciphering ancient text or something. When them hieroglyphics, they be in the pyramids. Some of y'all's comments. I've been seeing that Jerome guy in the lives. He said he's strange. What did Jerome do to you? That man just threw Buddy under the bus. I couldn't wait. And he said, how you been, Unc, man? I've been living like Larry, man. Been living like Larry. The prophecy says, here comes the sun. All right, Otto Octavius. Everyone said the prophecy says, here comes the sun. I don't know. I thought you was telling the prophecy for the pyramids, man. You started hitting me with the script of the power in the palm of your hands or something. The power of the sun. The power of the sun in the palm. What's going on here, man? We talking about pyramid hieroglyphics. You know, I've heard stories though. A lot of the dudes that be, not that I would ever encourage grave robbing the pyramids, but a lot of them dudes that be going and stealing stuff from the pyramids, they be having like really crazy stuff happening to them. It's almost like they're cursed. The power of the sun in the palm of your hand. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, them like a lot of the dudes that would steal from the pyramids, like crazy coincidental, crazy stuff will happen to them. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that stuff, low key, they was dropping enchantments. Like you put this hat on, you got the curse of binding. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that stuff is cursed or something. Some type of crazy something going on. It's enchanted, like Minecraft. Minecraft enchantments are crazy too. Whether you streaming somewhere else too, or am I tripping? No, it's just over on TikTok. That's why I steal from the Chinese graves. Yeah, you about to get cursed that way too. You say, yes, it is. Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, hey, last thing, I'm not about to go. So I'm tripping. Yeah. Hallucinating you have to be doing right now. Now for this man's signature fit. This man's signature, hang on. The signature fit, indeed. Now, bear with me. I guess the water was messed with. I'm telling you, man, you flying too close to the sun. Now, the Chinese ones, they don't be cursed. They be heavily guarded. Yo, I seen some kind of like picture, like a lot of the emperors and stuff. A lot of their tombs were hidden. Not that I would encourage. Not that I would encourage that, but I think like a lot of back in the day, that was the thing. They would hide the graves and stuff. Definitely not co-signing grave robbery though. I'm just putting that out there. That is an insane passion, bro. Yeah, they be hidden under the mountain. Yeah. Gotta just clarify. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, let's go. Nah, man, that ain't what I'm saying at all. No. That ain't really what I'm trying to encourage. But like the thing with the pyramids in Egypt, like they they were fully coated, and I think it was limestone. They were like fully coated in limestone back in the day. And I've heard like the way that it goes is apparently they were like perfectly reflective, like mirrors or something. They were like really, really smooth. They've since been stripped of their outer layer, but a lot of them they're still pretty unexplored to this day, aside from the people that built them. But them pyramids are still like, if the pyramids didn't exist, people would say they were fake. Yeah. In limestone, yeah, they were like fully covered in limestone perfectly, and they aligned with the constellations. I mean, it genuinely is, it's insane the way that the pyramids are. They said they was like mirrors. They were like clean white. They were still really reflective though. Really, like you could look at them. They were perfectly polished. And I think you're thinking, whenever I say mirror, I'm not meaning like perfect image mirror. I just mean they were so reflective that you could, like when the sun is shining on them and stuff, you know. I mean, I wasn't there though, so okay, I can't sit up and tell you how the pyramids were or they weren't. Definitely wasn't at the pyramids, bro. Yeah, I wasn't saying like you can see your perfect reflection 100. I'm just saying, nah, you was there, buddy. Yeah, nah, you got the game mixed up, man. Definitely wasn't there. That's way before my time. That's before AI. That's before the internet, before Chat GPT. That's a lot of adapting and adjusting you got to do. Dudes was sitting there. They built all that without Microsoft Teams, no Google Meet, no Blackboard or Google Classroom, nothing. Yo, thank you too, Unique. They just was genuinely just building stuff. Thought you was like 30,000 years old. Yeah, no, not me. I'm not a vampire. And if I was, I don't know. I feel like if you a vampire, bruh, surely like there gotta be something. You said who, Ash? Nah, bro, we're just saying in general. We talking about the pyramids. Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum might be 30,000 years old. That dude was 10 for what, like 30 years or something? I believe the argument that Ash Ketchum might be a vampire or something. Bro, he got something. He got something figured out. A vampire who brought that up. You projecting? I think you are a vampire now. What you mean? Yo, you accusing me of projecting? Technically, he's in a coma. I don't know if he's in a coma, but it makes sense though. I mean, he was a kid for so long, just going from region to region. Projecting is insane. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. Yo, Ash Ketchum, he's in the genjutsu. Can we talk about how the Pokemon he was picking up with one hand weighed like 1,400 pounds? Hey, bro. You asking questions about the man that was he was 10 years old for 30 years, bro. That should be the least of your worries. Listen. That man, I don't even know. You trying to manipulate you. Nah, I'm not trying to manipulate you, bro. Listen, the fact that man could lift up 1,600 pounds, that should be the least of your worries. The bro was he took like an anti-aging serum. He don't even age. Y'all was there trying to gaslight me into thinking that man's father was Mr. Mime. That might be why he doesn't age. I don't think Pokemon be aging. I think that they get overexerted, and if they get overexerted, they just die. I remember playing through Fire Red, and there was like a whole graveyard in Lavender Town. That was kind of tragic. Like every single game got like a graveyard. I didn't really put two and two together as a kid, but once I got a little bit older and replayed through them, like you start seeing stuff for what it is. They don't age; they just expire and evolve. Expire is crazy. Why you describe Pokemon like they like something you get at the grocery store or something, like some bread? They expire. How about this one? If you want to buy this one, DM me. I have an idea. What are you thinking? I won't promise it, but just put it out there. How much? I have to see. I had some people asking me, just DM me. I mean, they can't be immortal. And I can kind of go from there with you. Now for my dog's shirts. I don't know, bro. I think that somebody like Arceus, not that Arceus is like the main. I don't know, bro. I think that's up for debate. You can use 3D glasses, do red and blue glasses, and make two different images overlapping. I've never done anything like that before, but I like the most that I do on here whenever I do these kinds of pages is I will kind of do it to where they complement each other really well. That's like my main goal with these. If there's no expiration date, then how can new Pokemon be born? Because circle of life and all that. I don't know. You're trying to apply logic to the world where dudes are 10 years old for 30 years straight, bro. I mean, I see. Listen, you're logical and you're thinking, right? I don't know. Let that man Ash be great, bro. Even if it took him a long time. That's why the rare ones got so little, because they got a big expiration date. How you explain the dragons and stuff, though? People are having like psychological or philosophical debate about Pokemon age. Don't give life to it. Illogical. Yeah, I mean, we not like, bro, Pokemon ain't logical, bro. You got creatures you got magical creatures. They don't even really. Yo, thank you for the Army too, Cinco. I see the vision, but don't overthink it, man. Don't overthink the Pokemon world. It ain't even that serious, man. Now you got me thinking about how Ash was able to lift 1,600 pounds. Hey man, there's still logic, just different set of logic. Yeah, magical creatures. Yeah, you trying to add logic to magical animal creatures, bro. Magical animals. Trying to overthink Transformers. Yeah, you just got, man, they just robot dudes that turn into cars and be driving around, bro. Don't even overthink it, man. Just magical android creatures. Doji clankers. They were the first in the business. Nah, I know. You said how? You gotta lots of experimenting. You gotta keep trying. Lots and lots of experimenting. Day 18 of asking for Godzilla. I'm not gonna promise them, but maybe eventually. Maybe. Eventually. I kind of made his hand small, but it's all good. I made his hand a little bit smaller than it needed to be, but it's not the end of the world. We got baby hands. So if you see this in the future, don't be judging, bro. It's baby hands, man. Yo, Jason, can you play Godzilla by him? No. That's a song with Juice WRLD too, right? Yeah, not right now. That's crazy, bro. How long has it been? Thank you for the heart, me too. I appreciate it, Apple. Yeah, I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. Yo, thank you for the dual pins too, Apple. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush, bro. Let's just skip the unskippable. Let's just skip. I'm not even gonna sit and be like, oh well, maybe Yeah, no. Let's just cut straight to the chase. Non-negotiables. Thank you for the go too. I appreciate it, Apple. Indeed. Man, I squeezed this man more towards the bottom of the page. I should have like had a Sharingan in his eyes, bro. That's the only tragedy about this one. I should have drawn with the Sharingan. Oh, you know what? I forgot the other side of his cloak. Is bro blue pen always running out? No, but I tend to use my blue more, I think. I lead these more with my blue than I do my red, honestly. But it just depends on more on what I'm doing. It depends a lot more on what I'm trying to do. I'm making the spikes in his hair longer. Yeah, these can be a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes these pages will be more red, other times they'll be a tad bit more blue. But I love the way that the blue looks with these, so I don't really mind whenever it leans more blue sometimes, or even more red. It just kind of go well with it, like whatever the situation calls for. Don't overthink it. Okay, one day I was like, dang, I can draw. Well, I'm still like learning with these, but I could write with it too. And I was like, you know what? Since it makes sense, I'm gonna just keep at it. It took me some time before I became more comfortable with stuff that was more complex. But it's you keep at it. You build up on it. The more that you do, the more that you learn. But I think it comes down a lot to consistency too. I think that in order to kind of finish this one off, I'm thinking I'm gonna put Sasuke's curse mark in the corner. Now that this one isn't done. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Bro, drawing with 2 hands can't draw with the 1. Well, kind of I was telling somebody else earlier, bro. You just, the moment that you start, you got to keep at it. You build up on it. You learn more as you go. You don't even got to be perfect, bro. Just start. Starting is the hardest part. Like, if you can get over that hurdle of just starting. I'm going to go update the phone. Take it easy, Spider. It has been real. It has been real indeed, indeed. Get a good work. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Indubitably. Indubitably, indeed, indeed. Now, for this man's other arm on this side. Yeah, I think that, like, the perfect conclusion of this page is going to be Sasuke's curse mark. And where are you from? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Let me like make this more. You gotta really be able to tell. Bro, sleeve. It's overlapping a little bit, but it's all good. Gotta get this man's sleeve the right way. Yo, everything that I did tonight too, by the way, it'll be up in time-lapse form. Like its whole page. Let me get this. Shade this in a little bit. Just gotta get his, come over here like fight for my life. I gotta get his sleeve the right way, man. Gotta get the sleeve. It's all in the sleeve. The magic. You're hacking. This is AI. No, this is not AI. It's not AI, bro. I don't got 7 fingers, nothing. You see, you're hacking. Got aimbot equipped, man. Them AI allegations. I gotta just show you my hand, man. That way, dispelling the confusion. Indeed, indeed. Yo, thank you for the good night too, Apple. I appreciate it. Appreciate it indeed, indeed. I'm just shading some of his shorts on this side. That's what's really gonna tie it together. His shirt and then his shorts. But yeah, this one over here on this side is definitely Sasuke. Here's what I got so far. And I'm thinking that in order to kind of conclude this page, I'll put Sasuke's curse mark more towards the bottom. Sasuke curse mark. Or, yeah, I'll go ahead and put Sasuke's curse mark. I think this is going to be kind of the conclusion of the evening. Just really tie everything together, you know? How are you able to draw like that with the pens? You learn the more that you do. And I feel like I've learned through my own trial and error. You got to just keep drawing. That's really what it comes down to. That's the cheat code. Experimenting and just don't stop. Try to just I try to draw a little bit every day. I got artistic bone in my body. I mean, even if it doesn't make sense at first, bro, you know, just give yourself time. You got to keep at it. Minato next. Not on here. I think this is going to be the finale for this for this session, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to kind of end it off with Sasuke's curse mark. It's like the concluding piece of this one. Because I'm drawing a Sharingan. How did you learn you could do this? Or have you always been able to draw your whole life? I've drawn on and off. I've had seasons where I didn't draw for like a long time, but I've always tried to draw different things as I've been alive, bro. It's something I've tried to work with. I try to work at over the span of my lifetime. But you learn, man. You know, you learn the more that you do. I think that what helps a lot is just the more that you do. Even if it's not how you want it to be at first, you build up on it. You might not understand something at first, but as long as you keep at it, you'll grow. You'll grow in ways you can't even imagine at first. You can't give up on it. I'm gonna make this side a little bit bigger. Make it match some more. And now for, I think I'm gonna do like the little lines around the curse mark, the curse seal. The curse mark. Just because I didn't draw on this Sharingan. I think this is like a cool little something to add in. Just to really tie it all together, you know. This is what's gonna bring it full circle. Yo, this blue button I be trying to go out on me again too, yo. Tragedy. Gotta keep it together. At least to the end of the page. I think that like one of the worst parts about whenever I'm doing these sometimes is my pen might go out on me mid drawing session, bro. It's nothing to switch them out, but I don't really like. Sometimes they're kind of more dry, and you don't want that when you're trying to bring these together. Make sure I get this the right way. Get this. As I'm drawing this in, I want for it to look more circular. So I'm trying to keep that shape down, you know, as it's coming together. This is Sasuke's curse mark. Gotta halfway, just kind of keep the integrity of the shape. This is what's gonna really tie it all together, though. I think this is like the perfect page, man, because like I said before, I think it's insane because I've done all these Naruto pages and I haven't really drawn too many with Naruto himself. No. This one gotta... I'm gonna kind of expand these down a little bit. I'll probably like make these lines, thicken them up a little bit. Just a little bit down here. Indeed, indeed. It's coming full circle, y'all. It's coming full circle. Most definitely. Let's expand this side a little bit more. Pork rind still cooking? Yeah, man, something like that. Something like that. Indeed, indeed. Here's, you know, hang on. Here's to this page. I'm thinking that, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it off, y'all. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I did the entire, I wanted for this one to be more grounded, more towards Naruto and Sasuke though. Here's the both of them. Between their characters. But yeah, man, it has been real. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this one. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. And until next time, y'all take it easy. Indeed, indeed.